This episode of The Forecast is brought to you by First of the Day. First of the Day's mission is to share the fun-loving spirit captured in the moment of a toast, to provide products that express more than just a slogan, but a celebratory lifestyle. So we're here to celebrate with you, all your firsts. Remember to live in the moment and make every drink your first of the day. Visit first-oftheday.com for more information. It's also being brought to you by One Up Gaming Lab, Metro Detroit's premier entertainment trailer, sporting 6 TVs and a plethora of video games to keep any age group entertained for hours. Visit oneupgaminglab.com for more information. And shouts to Krispy Kreme Clothing. Their mission is to design finely detailed pieces that express their creativity in fashion, culture, morals, and the importance of individuals expressing their true self. Head over to KrispyKremeClothing.com to get fresh with them today. And don't forget to live by the code, a stellar motto from our sponsor H2E, a clothing brand with motivational messages infused with their designs. H2E is short for the empowering lifeline, hard is too easy. Head to H2Eapparel.com and remember, live by the code. But wait, while you getting crispy with our clothing sponsors, don't forget about your wrists. Our sponsor Wristworks has a crazy inventory of designs, and if none of those catch your attention, they can create something custom fit for you. Quality parts, quality design, and quality people. Make your wrist dope. Get you some wrist work. Head to _Wristworks on Instagram for all inventory and all orders. That's our sponsors, man. Now let's start the show.
You're listening to the Podcast Detroit Network. Visit www.podcastdetroit.com for more information.
Yeah. Forecast is back. Another Thursday episode. What?
Why you look like a gangster? I'm just
We're
saying.
just
Like, why you
This is Mad Miles, also known as Fresh Ass Deuce.
got the bandana on though? My bad. This is rudeness. Rudeness, 2 syllables. Let that roll off your tongue.
Okay,
Why you look like a gangster though? You getting ready for Red Dead Redemption?
Facts.
That shit is gonna be lit.
Nelly Nell, what's up?
Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Nelly Nell. The
my
proper.
No.
The proper.
Where did that come
Remember
from?
on Get Out, he said I'm in this little suburb. Y'all remember that part? Okay.
Where my bill at?
I think that was.
Where is the bill at?
that must have been
It's
the
not
deleted
in
scene.
here. Oh my
No, it wasn't.
God.
It was literally in the beginning.
Oh.
He was like, suburb.
stop.
That must have been a remix.
That ain't
Get
it.
Out. No, I ain't hear that version.
y'all know
That's the
I'm
Jacquees
extra.
version. I ain't hear that.
Yo, it's packed house tonight. We got a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Stan. Well, everybody call me Stan. Stan Baby.
What's
Okay.
the
Owner of
deal?
SM Creative.
We got Chocolate God in the building on this camera.
Hold on. Wait.
Go
You
ahead.
said what was your give him your Twitter? Not your Twitter handle. If you got a Twitter, yeah, but your IG, your social media. handle.
My page name is Stan_BBY.
Mm-hmm.
Business name is SM_Creative. Twitter is Stan_BBY.
Man, shout out to Twitter. I ain't been on there.
Hey, Twitter that
Twitter
shit, real
lit.
talk. Yeah.
I know,
Twitter
but
is
I
that-
just
I just
feel like
Everything
the
hit Twitter
old-
before it hit Instagram.
that is
person.
honest to God
That's
truth.
crazy.
I just jumped back on Twitter like 3 months ago, and I'm like, damn, this shit is
Nelly,
hilarious.
can you get my page back? Hold on, wait. Never mind.
Go ahead, say what you was gonna say.
Your page,
The bag just dropped.
Oh yes, we jumping into that already.
Yeah, man, because
Hold on, I
it
need
got
to
some
get
weight
y'all-
to it. It ain't no.
Yeah, these
y'all
kind of
some
sweet.
I don't even
Jesus.
feel like this go break.
Christmas is early.
Let me tell y'all, this shit is like not. This is not that cheap shit. They
It's
like
not.
they went to Uganda and like chipped this shit
I
off the
just knew you
side of
was
the.
gonna say Wakanda,
No, Uganda.
Okay.
Wakanda is a fictional place.
Not to some
Here he
people.
come.
It's
Here
a
he
fictional
come.
place. Okay,
Yeah, this SM go
Uganda.
good
Shout out
with
to the bag.
my bracelet.
Yeah, yours is dope. I like that.
Yeah.
How come I couldn't get that nice, pretty color?
Oh my goodness.
These
This
my
works.
store colors.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's dope. How you know? Man, get the fuck out of here.
That's David Ruffin, by the way. You know,
Yeah.
great drummer. Just dropped the bag off.
Shout out to my man Drown one more time, man, over there. looking
Wireless
pretty, man.
bar.
You know
I
what
ain't
I'm
even
saying?
peeped the shirt. Hey, he fixed iPhones. He got the
several.
Listen, dog do everything.
Repping. He knew he was gonna
This
be on
girl,
my day.
The
I was
number
doing-
on there. Okay.
Let's just put the camera on you all day so we
FYI,
can
I
get
can
some
make
followers.
that shirt for you.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Plug.
okay.
Oh, he got it. I think you made it, didn't you?
Oh, you
Oh, you made it too? Oh man, he do it all.
I said he do it all.
Jacquees
No,
of
I was
all
at work
trades.
like when I first started, and this girl had dropped her phone. I was like, I know someone who could fix your phone. She thought I was bull crapping. Sent her drawing number. Like, there you go. Plug.
Yeah. Sponsors.
Yes.
Who do we have on today?
Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme. Shout out to the cream, man. Cashew is everything around me all day, every day.
I was going to wear my shirt, but I feel like iron it.
The Simpsons
Is that why
hat.
you where you're at? That's a good.
Shout out to H2E. What up?
Shout out to H2E, man. I know we give y'all a lot of shit on here, but I fuck with y'all.
Happy B-Day to Spooty. It's his birthday. Dog turned 30.
Yes, yeah. Damn.
Happy
these just
birthday.
don't-
He's celebrating. He said we
Drop
had.
my
He said we had True
We had
Sunday.
Truth on Sunday.
Drop my
Yeah, we
man's
had True
tenure?
Sunday for the 30th. That's what he put.
Oh, that's what he put on the
Yes.
flyer? Oh, okay. My
I'm
bad.
the youngest out of everyone.
Damn, Spooty, you old, nigga.
I'm
Right.
still 21.
We need to go to cabaret. We need to go to cabarets. Fuck a.
All right, we
what
could
he
supposed to go to
talking
bingo,
about?
nigga. And go
Exactly.
crazy.
We're not doing that shit no more.
Oh, first of the day. What up?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Definitely shout out.
I
first
don't
of
have
the day.
my cup or my shot glasses today. I wasn't supposed to drink.
I
But,
don't either, but y'all. Or first of the day, know my heart.
so, y'all ready to move on?
We got.
Trying
we
over there
already
fucking
got
up with
that.
the cushions and shit.
Matter of fact, Nelly Nell, bring this one in. I'm gonna go get drawn together
The new
real quick.
music?
Pause. Yes,
Wait a minute. What?
I said
Okay,
pause.
okay.
Sure.
Okay, so we have some new music that dropped. So we have Usher. He has an EP that just came out with Zaytoven. Did you listen to that? I get a chance. To
I
listen
did.
to it?
I didn't get a
did.
chance to listen to it yet.
What?
It's nice.
I ain't nobody.
Hey,
hear
that
it.
gift shop.
I don't fuck
He
with
the
Gift
only
Shop
person.
now.
No, I'm just saying
He
he
added
the
to my
only
library
person
right
that
now.
can make a song about gift shop and just make the crowd go.
Let me tell y'all, between that birthday song,
Oh yeah.
ATA, and Say What You Want, them probably my top 3. Like Zaytoven did Usher justice for sure.
Yeah.
That birthday is like a nice bit of ratchetness and class, like ratchet class.
Yeah.
If that's a word, I
I
just made that up.
I think for me, like Usher, I feel like he could do whatever he want to do and still going. He can just go on the track and just say LOL, LOL, people's gonna like it type stuff. But I'm really am ready for him to come out with like a full album.
I'm not.
Like a confession.
You said I'm not.
Usher needs to do exactly what he did. Put
Just an
out like
EP?
5 or 6, yes. Put out like 5 or 6 songs with one of these nice up and coming, you know what I'm saying, producers. His album, his last 3 albums, what did they do?
He did pretty good though.
No, they didn't.
Here we go.
What's the name of his last album? Take y'all time. Exactly. Fucking
I'm
exactly.
gonna argue with you.
Shit.
So what? Y'all liked it? Yes or no? I missed.
I
it.
liked it.
I liked it.
I haven't listened to it yet.
I say it's about a
Me
good
neither. I was
7.5.
trying to before the show.
Yeah,
I ain't
it's-
prepped
it
for
was-
Usher.
Moving
Quavo?
on to Quavo.
Man, that
I
shit's
cannot listen to an entire Quavo album. I tried. I only got to
Every song.
no. I cannot listen to an entire.
12.
That's
12.
what.
Is that what
like,
he doing on the song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot
That's
of
one
that.
of-
It's a lot of
The
That's
song
like
he
it's
got
a
with
whole
Madonna is
song.
nice.
You just
But
saying
other
that.
than that, it's a whole ad lib album.
He the king of ad-libs.
Did
He probably
y'all?
just need to
I know
stay
Q
doing
gonna be
features.
mad.
Exactly.
The song about Nicki.
Bro, why do y'all keep bringing Nicki
I'm just
Minaj
saying.
That
I
was
like, I like the
funny.
Bro, let me ask
song.
y'all a question, bro. Y'all really like Nicki Minaj? Because every time I'm in here,
Yes.
y'all know shit y'all get under my skin when y'all bring
No,
it
I
up.
just we talking about Quavo album and he got a song talking
Called
about
Honcho-
Nicki.
Okay,
Honcho
wait, fill me
Trends.
in. What's the thing with Nicki Minaj?
First of all,
Oh,
we're not even about to get into
no,
it.
no.
because I don't want to spend. No. We're
We
not
don't
about
gotta
to get
spend
into
a
it.
whole bunch of time, but I need to know
Nicki
what's going on.
Minaj has been in our news and everybody else's news for far too fucking long. There's nothing about her is newsworthy. She's attention craved. She does everything. It's just everything is extra. And every time we bring up Nicki Minaj, it's just a whole 30, 45 minutes about absolutely fucking nothing.
Yeah, Nicki take up a lot of time here because it's just be like, it's weird because it'd be a lot for some reason.
It'd be a lot of
Because
bullshit.
she's always doing something.
But she's relevant, apparently.
She's trying to
And I
stay
don't know.
relevant.
Exactly.
But again,
Fucking
Quavo, out of
exactly.
every female in the world, he makes a song about her. And
Because
yeah, whatever.
she made.
I like about 4 or 5 songs off Quavo's, what is it, a mixtape or an album?
I like
Album.
about 2
It's
at the
an album.
most. 2 at the most. I feel like he can't. I'm not gonna say he can't stand alone because he definitely can. As far as like features, his standalone like projects though, I don't fuck. with it.
I'm waiting for a Takeoff. I know
don't fuck
Takeoff
with it
about
at all.
to.
I fuck with
take
Takeoff the long way.
He the best one out of them.
No,
It's
he
go,
is, for sure.
It go Takeoff.
No, wait, it's
Offset.
Quavo.
Offset,
It's
for
Offset.
sure.
Offset
Yeah, I was
the
about to
best
say,
one.
wait.
Offset the best one for sure. Takeoff be having Takeoff is hit or miss. If it's great, it's great. If it's not, it's ass. But yeah, Offset that.
Maybe
that
we should have left this off. It's not interesting. Quavo or Usher for real. But what
I don't
about?
know. Y'all just missed out. First of all, y'all
I was
not
about
gonna
to say-
disrespect my okay.
Go ahead.
And get
Who,
there.
Ella
No.
Mai?
Yes.
Yes,
Don't-
I did.
don't
I
disrespect my
don't
boo
know
like
why
that.
she not on there.
Yes, her album was legit.
I couldn't get through
I ain't finished it.
Honestly, I don't think it was the best. As far as like a first project, I think it was solid. Like I'll probably give it like a 7.5 out of 10, maybe.
Did you listen?
I feel so out the loop.
didn't
I haven't
go
listened to any of these things.
That's
Really?
what I said. Like I didn't finish. Like it was a busy week for real. But I did see her Breakfast Club interview. I ain't know her and Jacquees had this little beef shit.
You ain't know that?
Yeah, I wasn't here for
I've been
that
seeing
shit.
memes, but I ain't know what was going on.
Did you hear Jacquees when he
did it.
took her song, her cover? He didn't take the song. Well, this is how it went.
He remixed it.
Okay, that's where the jokes was
But
stemming
that's
from.
how she became famous. Like, what is it?
No,
Nah.
that's not how.
Ella May was doing covers before she got famous.
It's different though. Like once
Ella
you
May
in the
didn't
game,
jump
it's
off.
like
Ella May didn't like that. Her covers didn't like really like set her off. What set her off was like because Ella May been out for a while. Let's Naked
said
was
th-
out
she said
before
3
Booed Up.
years.
It was a lot of shit out before
said
Booed
she
Up.
been in this for
Booed
3
Up
years.
put her on. As
Yeah.
far as covers, that made initially what she was doing. But we talking about how Jacquees, he already. Come on, Jacquees is already
yeah,
out here.
it's no point of view. I'm
know
not
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying?
no. I'll take it back, bro, because it's a lot of
But
artists.
she
that
was
do it.
just. I feel like a lot of people. I don't like when people do that though. Even when she came out with "Booed Up," everybody put out their own little remix, this, that, and the third. Because it was hard to understand why they did it. But damn, like it ain't even
I
the
got tired of
official
remixes
version.
for that.
Yeah, it ain't even like the official remix. Like she not even condoning. It was like 5 or 6 different remixes out. Like why are y'all trying to ride somebody else's wave? Like Plies, like actually like Plies, but Plies. Come on
didn't
now,
like
Plies. That's what
But
are you doing?
Nah, you.
I didn't like that.
What are you
I
doing,
couldn't believe he
Plies?
did that.
You ain't fuck with Plies remix?
I was about to say a
No.
lot of people like Plies.
I didn't
Craig
like that.
Diesel in the
Crack Diesel
building.
in the building, man.
We got a
Where-
packed house.
Give
sir.
him, where the bill at, man? I need a bill, man.
You right here at 8.
Yeah, man. Shout out your music, man.
Oh, you didn't know?
I was trying to. We could have been moved on, but I was trying to wait too because it's your topic next.
Head
But
keep hitting this mic. I know my head big, but damn.
more. Did y'all see Cardi performance?
No.
She went. Yeah.
Where did she
She
perform?
showed. Yeah.
Where did she
BET
perform?
Awards was.
I didn't see the BET Award.
I
Yo,
saw clips.
I knew
Did you?
nothing
I ain't
about
seen
the
it.
That's crazy. Though. Oh my God, y'all was tuned in to MTV Awards. Something crazy.
No,
wasn't even tuned
not
in
me.
to that.
I won't get.
Yeah, I know none
You
of
know,
us was, for
I
real.
hate award shows.
But
Yeah, I don't like award shows anymore.
it was apparently she's
ain't watched them in
dissing
years.
Nicki, but she said she's
off.
not.
She's been dissing Nicki, though.
But she said the song really wasn't about it. I'm sure Nelly Nail can go into more details
yeah,
because I know she know word
she
for
always-
word.
yeah, she got
for
the
sure.
breakdowns.
Come on
What's
through, Nelly Nails.
what's
Alcohol.
Cardi new song she just dropped? Did you see her performance?
The Back It Up song.
Back it up, and she was backing it up.
Nah,
Hey,
I saw that.
She was going crazy.
I fuck with that track.
I was throwing money at the TV screen.
Oh my god.
I threw a stack at my TV when she was going so crazy.
Because you could pick it right back up, right?
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
I never
Backing
been
it
that
up.
person. Let's stop that right now.
That's how the
I
rich
was
stay
picking
rich.
this money
I'm
up
telling you.
at the club.
No, her performance. I think her performance could have been a little bit better, but that's the song backing it up. And
She was backing them up.
yeah, because everybody trying to be in the comments talking about what Nicki did. It was a problem. Yeah, because her butt didn't move. Like that's the problem. It was just plastic and silicone just sitting there. That's the issue.
Damn.
Talk that booty not moving talk.
Yeah,
Shit sad.
Nicki is just too old. She needs to just settle down.
that
and-
back just be moving.
Yeah, she,
Hey, it's gonna be a
she
bad
looking
night for
wise,
me, bro.
Well, she did
These
used to
2
be,
shots
a
is
stud.
crazy.
She probably can't.
But you know what?
Huh?
I'm not even gonna touch on that.
I thought Cardi shit was fake, but nah.
Cardi shit is
And
fake.
then she got the fat.
Is it?
She got.
You
I
gotta
think her
see
titties
this video,
is real,
bro.
ain't it?
No, her titties
Maybe-
fake.
maybe
Her titties fake and her ass real.
That, listen,
I think she's
Shit.
got
I think
fat.
she
Something
probably
about
got some
her
fat
real.
transfer, but
Really?
hey, you gotta see that.
That's natural.
You gotta see that video, bro. If it's fake, that's
Fat
the best
transfer
fake
not
ass
natural.
I've ever seen.
Yes, it is.
it's your natural fat.
But that
Going
fat
to-
don't belong there. You done copied and pasted that shit to your from your cheeks to your ass. That don't
Hey.
count.
Any more new music?
I like how you take my Red Bull.
I'm sorry.
What was the verdict?
Listen, these shots
I'm
just
just
What
playing.
was the
killed me.
verdict?
son.
I
So
listen to a
tight.
lot of
killing me.
Detroit music. I
What
don't.
was the verdict on
We
the
gonna get
Usher?
That's why I didn't hear as
We-
much of this.
Everybody like
we gonna,
Usher.
we gonna get there. We
Hell
gonna get there
yeah.
to the Detroit music. What you say?
No, I was just asking about the Usher. You know, just
Oh,
trying to
okay.
catch up. You know what I'm saying?
Did you listen to
what
it?
I be- Yeah, I listen.
How what you think?
Yeah, listen. Yeah,
It's
just
Usher,
miss-
man. This ain't like Trey Songz or nobody, man.
I haven't heard
No.
it, but I feel like Zaytoven probably really did.
He
help
saved
him
that
out.
shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Saved
saying.
it.
They told him.
Zaytoven make hella beats.
They don't mix
Zay
like that to me.
Toven.
Like it's straight. Like it's just
Hey.
it ain't really Usher. Like it just sound like Usher doing
What happened
something
to
that's
Usher?
hot.
I don't Oh, I used to love him back in
He was
8th grade.
like,
Oh, man.
Wait, who?
OJ the Juice
OJ.
Man.
OJ had that shit.
Hey, well, is that, are we segueing into the? Well, no,
No.
that ain't really a Legends
No,
talk.
shit.
Oh no,
No, that's not no legend.
Hold on, but
First of
John.
all, y'all don't disrespect my man's OJ.
We
like
not
he ain't had a-
disrespecting him, but
he ain't
it's
had a
not
block
legend
name.
talk.
Hey, John, did you like the Wayne shit? You said it was trash, right?
Exactly.
So listen, wait,
Thank
I gotta
you.
go back.
That's
Wait,
a sensible
let's wait.
man right
so
there.
listen, I went back and I listened to last week's episode. I feel like I ain't fightful, dog.
You
not
got a
even
reason
not even
to.
about the album though. I felt like the conversation that we was having, like you was hitting certain buttons
Thank
where it was like you was like, I expect better from Wayne, and it's just like, bro, Wayne has destroyed shit since
Thank you.
the 90s, and it's just
Since
like
the age of 16.
That's
he should be okay to drop
y'all
something
copping
trash.
Where was you
y'all
at last
copping hella
week, though?
please, though.
No, where
I'm
was
not
you at
copping no
last
damn
week?
copping
please.
please?
bro.
No, there
Hell
wasn't no
no.
please cop.
I'm just telling you what it is, and you fight for M a lot,
all the
but
time.
dog it did.
No.
what-
But I talked about Eminem though. I said Eminem. This was
But what
definitely
I'm
wasn't one of
saying
his
is,
best albums.
but you're
That's not
telling,
saying
you're
nothing
saying
though. That's,
at all.
That's not saying
it
anything.
is.
No,
y'all
it's not.
saying like the Carter. Y'all said the Carter 5 was better than the Carter 4.
I didn't say that.
And what is that saying in like the grand scheme of his career? Like those are like
That's
two
saying
of his
that the
like
Carter-
weaker albums.
all I'm trying
out of
to-
his whole discography.
All I'm trying to say is the Carter 5 wasn't his worst project, but it was definitely the worst out of the Carters. Out of that series,
Facts.
bar none.
No, I agree.
The
That.
worst Carter.
I mean, that's debatable, but I wouldn't die on that hill and just be like, yo,
Okay,
yeah,
so
you know what I'm saying? Like
I
it's
just
not
wanted
that
to say that,
Yeah,
feel
but-
like Q was full of shit on certain things that he was saying last
No,
week.
but you let it happen though.
I did. So
Yeah,
it's
you
a
got
shot
me
to
out
I had
there.
your back. No, I had your back. I was.
I mean, at the
That's
end of the
my
day,
fault.
fuck
Yeah,
y'all.
I'll
You know what
let
I'm
you
saying?
have it.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah,
talking
no,
shit, but
no.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
no,
man.
I love Wayne.
So we gonna move on to
Wayne, fuck Wayne.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
I'm my bad.
Now
That
that's
slipped out.
different.
That slipped out.
What are we doing?
That slipped out.
Forget LA.
Hey,
Hey, who the
First
fuck
of
he
all,
like?
First of all,
What's the name?
Chance
he
the
like
Chance the
Logic.
fucking
Oh,
rapper.
you like Logic?
Chance
and
the rapper.
Young Sinatra 4 was cold.
you got
Stop
puppet
it.
music.
Who?
Listen to this
Who?
nigga.
Say it again. Who?
Oh, what's that?
No, exactly.
Man, let's
So
move
we
on.
gonna move
Young
on.
Sinatra.
Don't get on their side now.
I'm not on their
Niggas-
side. I'm
Niggas
just
said
side.
Young
I'm just
Sinatra
asking who,
Volume
because I don't
4.
know what's going on.
Man, listen.
I should have studied these
Let's
artists before I
move
came over
along.
here.
No, this is a
I
waste
be
of
at work
time.
trying to catch up. Be like, oh, wait a minute.
So we
It's
got
that
the
now.
conversation. We talk about a lot of these trash rappers that's out right now. We talk about GOATs. We talk about legends. What are some underrated legends and GOATs? Well, we went and said there's only one GOAT, so that's why I changed it to legends.
Yeah.
Who is the one goat? I'm curious of what
Teddy,
y'all want to say.
What we talking
Riley
about?
is definitely underrated.
R&B?
Oh, sorry.
Is this like any music genre or?
Are we talking about
Yeah,
artists?
we do
Any
that.
genre.
All right, so
Just
we
anybody
gonna break
like
it down.
that
We
that don't
since
get
we were just
props
talking
like
about rap, let's talk about some underrated rappers. Go ahead, crack this show topic.
Underrated legends, right? Not
Legends,
underrated
not
rappers.
just- yeah.
okay.
Legends.
Just within like the industry, like I brought it up, like in the group me, like I feel like Jermaine Dupri don't get enough credit,
No.
like at all, like as far as like what he.
Jermaine Dupri?
As a producer,
I
you
should have
talking
got my
about-
man.
I
Not
was
as a
talking about
rapper.
No, not as a
I gotta
rapper.
get my man's
Wait,
Not as a rapper.
He said legend
mean.
rappers.
Yeah,
You
not
threw me off with that one.
Oh.
I'm a.
That's what I just said. Within the music industry, I'm not talking about rappers. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, let's say
There's some.
the rap.
Yeah,
I'ma
that's
say-
because I brought it up. I
Get
brought
in
it up
there.
because of the Teddy
We was talking
Riley
about
shit that we was
CEOs
talking
and
about
stuff,
last
I'm
week.
gonna say a couple underrated rappers, in my opinion. Jadakiss, Luda, definitely underrated as
Yeah.
fuck. Luda is definitely a legend. I want to say Fab, but I don't think he really underrated.
Not even like rappers,
He
just
hit
like
miss.
just
He
like
hit
people
miss,
like
though.
I'm talking about like. All right, like I was watching like the Quincy Jones documentary. I'm gonna keep talking about it because it's good as fuck. But you see, like, just a person within the industry that's been able to like transcend like all these generations. I'm talking about like people that like actually move the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like not just like
It's a lot of people slept on for sure.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Teddy Riley thing, like I don't know if y'all saw the Breakfast Club interview. It's like an hour, and he just going through like all these stories. And by the end of like the hour, he still had like
Shit that's going on
Yeah,
now.
yeah, you
And
know
they
what
talk
I'm
about
saying?
we need another interview, and it's just
right.
my bad for cutting you off because like when I brought it up, he was just talking about from the 80s, and he had to stop at mid 90s, and he's saying that he's still producing and stuff now.
Yeah, so
So Jermaine Dupri, I hear he wrote a Mariah. What was Mariah Carey banger? I forgot.
Jermaine
what
Dupri
he wrote,
wrote
like,
a lot.
last
Yeah,
one,
like
That's
the
what I'm saying. He
latest
done wrote
one.
all type of shit. You look at who he brought in the game. You look at So Def. Like when Atlanta, excuse me, when Atlanta wasn't like
Popping at all.
yeah at all. Like it had to be them first people. He's like one of the first people, and he got like hip hop roots where he was like dancing in the Houdini video. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he's one of those people that been there from the beginning. That I don't feel like people put them up on a pedestal like that.
Emil talking about Dylan.
That line is underrated.
Oh, is he
He's
go?
so irritating.
I'm
We
gonna
block
go
him.
with.
Yes, we can.
She be shouting. She be saying good things about Emil every week. Now she want to block him.
All right, y'all got
Y'all
anybody
beefing?
else?
Master P.
Make him
Master
say,
P definitely, yeah.
Right.
Not even just for rap. Like just hearing. What's Ezell real name from Friday?
He's in.
I don't even, I'll just call him
real
Ezel.
name?
So
Right, I don't
It's
basically,
know.
always gonna be easy.
he was just on Vlad, and he was just saying like how Master P paid a lot of the comedians up front. 1,000. I heard he gave Eddie Griffin $1 million for
Damn.
Foolish. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard like, and this out of pocket. And Master P started out the trunk, like Too Short.
That nigga got a gold toilet, bro.
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to Solange Lathan? Not Solange Lathan.
Solange.
No. I didn't put Lena away
the
this
drink
shit.
down.
I don't know.
Put the
I don't know what's
goddamn
wrong with
drink
me.
down.
That's what it is. But Solange album. And he had like
I used to, not nothing recent, but
I was just saying 'cause,
Solange
like-
is dope as hell. She
no, I
slept
was just
on
saying
for
it's
sure.
because of Master P had a lot of like
Damn.
things
She
to say.
is.
Within
Hold on.
that.
She dope
Solange?
as it? Yeah.
Yes.
Talking about Beyonce's sister?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's definitely dope as far as an artist.
Yeah.
Her vocals are trash, bro. I'm sorry. If any of y'all
Anyway,
can say
that's
things
what I
she's
was saying.
saying,
I
someone
Give
was
or take.
referring to
Hey,
that just because
y'all
of the
crazy.
fact
Stop
that
talking to Q
Master
about
P
music.
was
Are
on
y'all
her
serious?
album.
She can sing.
Not while I'm here. Let me step
my
up.
God.
Oh, y'all really think Solange can sing?
Better than a lot of these other.
Hey.
She's talented.
First of all, once Clay
didn't ever say
Clay
she
from
wasn't
Doughboys
talented.
was singing and we be singing Clay shit.
First of all, Clay is another
Everybody
type,
got-
different type of
listen,
sing.
Everybody
Hey!
can like.
I feel like they should have let me sing all them hooks.
See, that's
Oh,
a different
shit.
type of.
That is not. That is
We
yelling.
talking
So
about
y'all
two
ain't
different
y'all don't
things.
got nobody y'all felt like sup on?
I do.
Go ahead.
Right, y'all ain't even ask her again.
Specifically rappers, I say Rick Ross. I don't feel like he get enough credit.
Don't get me started, cause
I do not feel like he get enough
he
credit.
don't. Period.
He got a lot
don't
of-
get enough credit.
He
He got a
don't.
lot
I
of
fuck with Ross.
solid songs that you can sit there and put Rick Ross on your title and just let
Period.
that play.
Period.
You're not skipping nothing.
Ross is my money making
you get
music,
Ross.
bro. Like when I'm ready to get in my bag, I listen to Ross.
A lot of
bro.
people don't fuck with Mastermind, but that's probably actually one of my favorite albums.
What Rick Ross album is trash?
Right, I
though?
haven't heard a trash
ain't
No,
Rick
got
Ross
no
album.
sense.
no, because listen, who was that, bro? I felt like it was we was having this debate about Jeezy and Ross, and I'm like, it ain't even no shot to Jeezy, but Ross got better albums than Jeezy. To
You
me,
think he
bro.
got an overall
He got a
better
better
collection?
Yes.
discography.
Really?
I feel
I
like
think-
Jeezy got better albums though.
I
He has
think-
like I feel like
debatable.
I feel like Jeezy best album
That's
you could put against
What was
Rick Ross
Jeezy best album?
Doug
Doug
Motivation.
Motivation 101.
Yeah.
And that was
shit's
what?
a classic,
That was the
bro.
first one.
Yeah. But
after
that don't
that-
matter.
So after
But that
that-
don't matter. I'm saying like
Jeezy-
Jeezy at his best, I feel like is better than
Than Ross at his best?
Y'all got my man.
I
Jeezy
have
fucked
to
up,
disagree
though.
on that.
Because I slept on the Ross album. What
No,
was that?
and I don't
was
even-
it Mastermind?
I fuck with
Mastermind
Ross,
one
though.
is last.
No, I'm saying.
I just-
what was Mastermind? What was on
Jeezy got some hits.
I feel like because my favorite is
Jeezy
probably
fell off.
Teflon Don.
He did fall
Teflon
off.
Don probably
Jeezy
my
fell
favorite.
off.
Teflon
Ross.
Don.
And I
Okay.
feel like I skip more through Jeezy than I do through Ross.
Period. I mean, everybody.
I will
gonna have
say
different
no.
shit.
I will say like
It's debatable.
Jeezy like first is first
Early
yeah.
Jeezy, you can
Yeah,
play
yeah,
through.
that's what I'm saying.
New
Like,
listen.
Jeezy, no.
No, yeah.
Rick Ross, early and now, you can just let it play.
latest album, song I play is all
Man, where
there
my phone at?
in
Crack,
script.
hand me my phone over there. I think it's Mastermind, bro. Was probably the most slept
That's
on
mine.
album.
Yeah, people didn't like Mastermind,
Hands
but that was my
down,
shit.
bro.
Mastermind was my shit.
Was that Drug Dealer's Dream on there?
All I know is I just want to be the one that was on there. Y'all know I can sing. Hey, fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? There was a couple other tracks on there.
And
I just know I can listen
Gucci
to
put
that shit
Jeezy
back
out of there. Period. Gucci was like, "This is my shit." Bye, Jeezy, and Jeezy fell off after that.
I am
Gucci
a
shit,
diehard
bro.
Gucci
I
Man
don't-
fan.
Period, bro.
You think Gucci put Jeezy out the?
I don't think I know. When Jeezy got to put all them mixtapes and Jeezy took over, bro. I mean,
Real
Gucci.
reckless about my
Jeezy, I'm drunk. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like you kind of disrespecting
Only-
Jesus.
yeah,
No,
man.
dog.
I'm not
Like, you
disrespecting
getting
him.
out
I'm telling the
paint.
truth.
I think they two
Ain't
different
nobody
type of
ever
rappers.
get Jeezy out the paint, dog.
Listen.
Ain't ever been no rapper to get Jeezy out the paint.
They two different type of rappers.
Yeah, that's
They
what
not
I'm saying.
on the
Like,
same.
you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
can't really.
We segue. I'm sorry.
all right. Hey, you gonna this gonna be another moment, nigga. You gonna
So is
listen?
Jeezy a legend?
Yes, of course.
Is
Jeezy?
Gucci a legend?
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
Who
I'm
y'all
saying
picking?
that's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
who y'all
Like, niggas
picking?
can both be like.
Wait, who y'all picking?
Who you picking one over the other?
Yeah.
I can't
do
pick
that.
one over the
Yeah,
other.
you can't
Yes,
do
you
that
can.
shit.
You can't.
We just picked Ross over Jeezy. So why
First
we
of
can't
all,
pick?
No,
I didn't
we
pick
didn't-
Ross
we
over
didn't.
there. We didn't
You
do
did.
shit. I don't speak French, nigga.
So you
Nah,
ain't picking either.
if it was really like life or death, I'm going with Gucci.
She talking about they got a gun.
I'm
in
picking
my
Dog, I'm
hand.
sorry. Like
They gonna
Jeezy,
have to
like
keep-
first
picking
like
Jeezy
4
over
albums.
Gucci.
bro,
I love
yeah,
Gucci Man. Like
We
I
gonna do the
love
poll
Gucci
tonight. Let's go. Who you picking?
We can do the poll right now.
Oh, Gucci a win.
Gucci. Gucci.
Of course,
I just
Gucci
feel like
win
Gucci
because
Gucci
he got
more popular.
Who you
yeah.
picking?
Gucci got more like
Gucci?
shit now. Of
Yeah,
course.
you
Because you wanna know why?
David Ruffin. Who you picking? Gucci or Jeezy?
Dang, I didn't even know nobody was
The
on
reason
there still.
why
Landslide.
is because
So
Gucci out like mixtape.
not the
movie.
clone.
Mixtape Gucci. He is not a clone. He
Y'all don't fuck with
changed
the
himself
clone?
for the better.
Y'all don't fuck with the clone?
Y'all fuck with the clone. No, I like that new song he
No,
just
I
dropped.
was
clone,
talking
the
about
clone.
the movie
I
mixtape.
fuck
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
The best mixtape ever.
it's some
Oh,
hard
Gucci.
beats on that
Man,
mixtape.
listen.
Add it up, add it up. Sugar,
Baller Belly
you
Gucci
picked that song out of
definitely was
all
the
of
better
them.
one, but
the first song that came to my head.
I feel like Dame Dash. People
Yeah.
sleep on Dame Dash and Kareem Biggs.
I don't think that people sleep on Dame.
I
Dash.
do.
No, people do.
They do, bro.
Because he got blackballed from the industry. Like
Yeah.
niggas don't even be talking about him
Dame
like they
Dash is
supposed
like
to.
a certified legend though. Like
He-
Dame Dash is.
Yeah, if you in the know, but
His
I
name
feel
ring
like
bells.
I feel like if you talk to kids though, they ain't gonna bring up like Dame
course
Dash.
they-
They
they
bring
don't.
up.
But I'm saying that's
They'd bring up
important
Dame
though. Like,
Dash before they bring up like a Teddy Riley or
True.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Dame Dash
probably.
name ring bells for sure.
but Teddy
Babyface.
Riley is even
In the-
older than
Babyface.
No,
Face.
I wouldn't
us, like, you know what I'm
compare
saying?
Dame Dash to Teddy Riley. In my
I
opinion.
mean, but I'm just saying, yes, if we talking about like legends of that stature,
You know what? So go back to Master P. People were saying like how Dame Dash Rockefeller basically they settled. They felt like they could have went the Cash Money route. They could have went the No Limit route, as far as being way more independent. You know what I'm saying? It was like once they got into Def Jam, they was like, cool. I forgot who said it.
I don't even
But-
know if that's. I don't know
It-
if that's
yeah, it was
factual,
kind of weird.
bro. Like
But I kind of see what they saying. I think it was 2 Chainz on not 2 Chainz, LeBron podcast. What is it called?
the shop.
The Shop. It was on
I
the
like
Shop
how
when
2
2
Chainz
Chainz.
rap.
I think he underrated.
I do think he underrated.
You already know.
Two
Every time I
Chainz.
get that little
Yeah.
long sigh, you already know where I'm going with that shit.
Wait, he trash?
what 2 Chainz
I
trash?
never said 2 Chainz is trash.
What you gonna
2
say?
Chainz is solid.
He is
He's
very
not-
unique. I like how he raps.
Bangers too.
2
about to
Chainz
say
has
2
been out
Chainz.
for a minute. Is he
Yeah.
consistent?
Titty boy.
Titty boy.
Yeah.
Titty boy.
He's definitely been consistent
Play
enough
a
to stay
circle.
relevant, but
Well, he was at like 35 or something before he really got
Yeah.
2
popping or
Chainz
some
been
shit.
35 for the past 20 years.
He been 35 for the past.
That nigga
Hey,
been
man. Hey,
65
you can't
years.
hate
35
Shane.
and 6'9".
Bro, all right, R&B. Let's go. Because I know we had the
This my
conversation
shit right here. What
where
y'all
we was
talking
talking about y'all was trying to X out R. Kelly. Listen,
R. Kelly is a legend,
the
period.
catalog is
Yeah.
too
Listen.
ridiculous.
Period.
It's
I
too
can't nobody
crazy.
about to slander my name
Yeah,
like that.
I will say,
No, don't be so strong on your.
No, 'cause
Don't be so strong on that opinion.
I'm just saying, music. I ain't talking about his
we
personal
talking about
life.
No, I feel
music.
you.
Who
No,
he pissed
I
on
can't-
ain't got
no,
nothing to do with me.
I can't deny the music, bro. Like nobody can deny the music.
Writer,
But-
producer.
All
Yeah,
that.
but I'm not playing it though. Like
Really?
all of those. Nah, man.
Don't
It
play
just
it.
don't. It
Damn,
don't
man.
The
But
real,
people-
you gonna start thinking about all
listen,
the
though,
shit
crazy,
that
man,
you know.
I can't.
But people are listening to like Kodak, and people are listening to these other people that got all these like allegations and shit against them. But, y'all
but
hold on,
R.
wait.
Kelly went on stage and said, if your daughter is under the age of 18 or whatever he
So
said,
because he's honest
I'm
with it,
going
that's
to
different?
ski
Wait,
all
what?
on her face.
And
Do y'all
people
not
cheered.
remember that?
And people cheered.
Because they were young and naive. Like, what?
He was old enough to know what he was
like,
talking about?
Yeah, he
Listen.
does have. I will never take away from him his accolades and his freaking caliber that he's in. But for real though, like that
Y'all
man
gotta
is
understand,
disgusting.
man. We're not disputing the fact of is R. Kelly
Damn.
an upstanding citizen of the world? Fuck no. That's not the discussion.
I just
We
said I
know-
give him his credit for his music.
Yeah,
but
we
as
know
person,
he's
no.
a
Music, he's
trash
great.
individual.
Yeah,
We're
As a
talking
person,
about
he
his
need to be
music
under the jail.
catalog. That nigga is a legend, bar none. R&B legend.
Yeah, I would
period.
give him that. But
Who
he's
else?
sick.
What happened to
He's
Trey
sick in the
Songz?
head.
Trey Songz is
Where he at?
probably
Probably
shaking his
at
bottom lip
Hey,
somewhere
ever
trying to
since
sing.
he had that little dust up.
His last album was too good.
Yeah, that last album wasn't. all
Talk
that.
about dust
The
up.
dust up.
But when he first started dropping music, man, he
was
had
better
a.
off just
Hey,
sticking
That
a
a
just
nice
gotta
little
make it.
wave
That
for
just
me.
got, I just like gotta make it my shit.
It's a classic.
But
Yeah.
Trey
He
Songz
went
definitely
crazy
not
for
a
a nice
legend.
minute.
Trey Songz not a legend. Would y'all put Chris Brown up there?
Yeah.
Legendary
Yeah,
status?
Chris
Listen,
Brown
bro.
for sure.
First of all,
Asking a question, man.
closest
You know what I'm
thing
saying?
we got to Michael Jackson for sure.
Whoa, you put him up there like
Yes.
that? Is he Michael Jackson is an
I
If
didn't
you
say
don't-
he's.
if
I
you
said
don't
the
have the
closest
Rihanna
thing.
thing-
As far as
bro.
dancing and
Rihanna?
performing and all of that,
If I'll say it,
to be able to do mute, to
True.
sing and dance at the same time.
Wait a minute. Okay, now
What'd
we
you
got a
say?
question. Who's a
Beyonce.
better? Y'all think Beyonce right now, overall as an artist and performer, is the closest thing to Mike Jackson than Chris Brown is? Really?
You say yes?
I disagree.
I disagree.
I ain't
I
gonna
think
lie.
Beyonce
I'm gonna
got
buy a
more
Chris Brown
resources
ticket
than
before
her.
I buy a
Bigger
Beyonce
show.
ticket.
I
I
disagree.
Is it because she a female?
No,
I'm a
I
female,
think
so
it
what I
is.
gotta do with that?
That's it. Like I'm
Can I say
sexist
something?
and shit, man. Back up,
I
man.
will say that Beyonce does put on a picture, like a good
Yes.
thing. I couldn't get the word out, like theatrical. Yeah, she does that
She
really
has a great
well.
performance.
Great performance.
Beyonce has no classics.
but
What?
Beyonce has
I
no
wasn't
classics.
done with my
Oh
point.
my
I'm
Q.
sorry. Go ahead.
God.
I
Shannon.
kind
I'm
of
sorry.
agree.
I need the sound.
Hey,
No class.
hey,
What
for the
classic
first
what?
time,
He's off for the first
for
time.
the first
Yes,
time,
he
me
did.
and Q like
She
on
has
the
no
same.
classics.
She has no classic what?
Right here.
Songs.
She ain't got no.
All
Classic
single
songs,
ladies. All
bro.
single ladies. Come on now.
That's probably maybe.
I don't
the
think she
only
had no
closest
classic
one to
albums.
classic.
I don't
She
think
does not have any
I don't
I'm
classic
not gonna say
Classic
classic
songs.
albums, but she got some hella hits.
I don't think
Yeah,
she
she
got
got some
classic
hits.
songs.
Yeah, she got some hits. She is a very great performer. She's very entertaining. But if you want to say between her and Chris Brown on the level of Mike, I'm
Because
going
he's
Chris
going
Brown.
to
Brown all
give
the
you
time.
what.
Okay, so now I'm gonna kill y'all because first of all, I feel like a lot of people sleep on Usher.
Usher
Usher
not
time
up
over,
there.
bro.
Yeah.
No,
Usher
we're
at
not
one point-
talking about time. What you mean?
At one point
We're
in time,
talking
Usher
about,
was
bro.
up
We
there.
sitting here talking about Teddy Riley and Master P.
No,
and you talking about time?
I thought you was talking about as
No,
far as
oh,
like
no.
catching up to like
Because
Mike.
first of all,
like,
Confessions, the DVD, and all the videos
Who's
and
a better
stuff
performer
like
between the two, Chris Brown and
Chris
Usher?
Brown.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
You
all
had to
I'm
make sure
saying.
you weren't tripping.
Yeah, Usher a legend.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I ain't-
you
I'm not gonna say you're not a
It's
legend.
between them
It sounded
two,
like
though.
he was going on some bullshit.
Yeah,
But
that's
no,
why. That.
Beyonce can't sing. Is she a great performer? Is she a great performer? Yes. She's probably her and Chris Brown are probably the top two performers.
Dog.
Period in the world.
She can't sing.
Can't sing.
I'm not gonna say she can't sing.
So wait,
She was on it.
but I don't.
so
understand.
Ella
I
May
don't-
sing better than Beyonce?
Ella May not really a vocalist either.
I don't want to
so
hear that shit.
I say
Then
they
let's
on
go.
the
We're
same
going to
page.
move on from that shit.
Yeah, I'm being 100%. Ella
So
May
who
is my
sings
baby.
better than Beyonce?
Who
It's
don't
a, no,
sing better than
it's a lot of
Beyonce?
I
people.
was about
I
to
just
say,
want to hear
yeah,
who
yeah.
you say.
Jennifer Hudson,
Of
Marsha
course.
Ambrose.
Of
We
course.
talking dudes or just females? Because I can name
Females,
We go down
bro.
the whole
Come
little
on.
list. Man, let's keep going, man. We
Marsha
talking about
Ambrosius definitely gets
Angie
I love
Stone,
I love me some Jill
India.Arie,
Scott.
Jill Scott for
Nigga
sure.
went through the
Erykah Badu
Neo
is a
Soul
legend.
playlist.
But they
Like,
don't
how are
get
you
enough-
comparing
you feel
them
me?
to Beyonce?
I'm talking
bro?
about vocalists. I'm
that's
talking
true.
about vocalists. bro.
I love them better than
Erykah Badu is a legend, by the way.
But if you want to talk about
And if y'all
vocalists,
disagree
Erykah
with
Badu
that,
might be
definitely
the
trump
GOAT.
Beyonce.
Whitney
I
She
am
is
sorry.
the GOAT.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
might. Erykah Badu might be the GOAT.
Beyonce
I love
cannot
Erykah
sing.
Badu.
If
What
you
you
trying to
mean,
put
what?
them in the if you trying to compare Beyonce
That's
to
some
them,
soulful R&B music,
you cannot.
yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
vocalists,
Strictly
yeah, vocals.
I
Okay.
can say she was the best performer in the world, probably second to Chris
All
Brown
right.
only.
We've been on this a long time, but I'm gonna kill it with this. I don't think Lauryn Hill should get.
over here, bro.
No,
Y'all
Lauryn
make
Hill.
me
I don't
cry.
think she
Y'all
should
make me
get
cry.
all the props she get. Like
I agree.
You think she
I
over or
rock-
underrated?
so.
I think she
Overrated.
She's
overrated.
very overrated.
I fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. I fuck with it,
She
but
has,
it's just
like, the
like
perfect
She's very
album.
overrated.
she like Bobby Brown to me, bro. One good classic
She did
album.
that
and that
thing.
was it.
That was a very
Can't
meaningful
say that.
song, a
Bobby
very
Brown-
strong song.
Bobby Brown was okay.
Bro, she don't even show up to shows. She don't.
Lauryn
do
I was about to say
Hill.
Lauryn Hill was in
Lauryn
Fuji.
Hill
It's hot as
only
hell in here,
had-
y'all.
Lauryn Hill only had the miseducation.
Listen,
and
and she
I can't
left the
take my
Fuji
sweatshirt off.
or got
Or
kicked
do y'all
out just
want
like
me to?
Bobby Brown. They the
I'm
same,
just
bro.
talking shit.
On drugs.
You don't ask me that
They
question.
are
What I'm gonna
the
say?
I ain't
no,
never
no,
think
it's
about
okay,
it like
keep
that,
it
but
on.
yeah,
Just
that's
playing.
probably true.
Lauryn Hill and Bobby Brown are the same. Let's
Yeah,
go
'cause she
crazy.
only had that one album
Period.
that stayed.
And she
at
got
number
kicked
one
out of a
for
group
years.
just like Bobby did.
He
So,
got one
hey.
up on her.
All right, I don't
He
really
a
fuck with
little
Lauryn Hill anyway.
Any-
so
John,
y'all
you
ain't
got
gonna
any,
get no argument out of
legends?
me.
Do y'all feel like T.I. is not giving props?
Oh, he's definitely one of them underrated.
Yeah,
He over or under? I think he overrated too.
As a person, he is over. As a person,
Y'all
he
niggas
is
tripping
overrated.
on the
Musically,
forecast.
he's not.
First of all,
How?
I feel like
As
T.I.
a
and Wayne be
person-
on the
T.I. is
same
overrated.
shit every time they drop an
Y'all
album.
think T.I. overrated?
As a
What's
person, he is overrated. Musically, he's underrated.
niggas
T.I. does entirely too
T.I.
much.
is
I hate that he
overrated,
tried to act like he's just freaking a walking Webster, but musically,
A
he
walking
is
Webster.
Hey, T.I.
underrated.
vocabulary is pretty extensive now.
And
Let's
it's
not-
irritating.
That's
How you get mad because he upgraded his
right. I
vocabulary?
understand what you're saying.
So just because I got a degree, I got to come up here and talk all.
Yes.
To know the
Yeah.
particular
Flaunt your shit.
That shit's irritating.
Let's move on, man.
I
Wait.
code switch too much.
All right,
so.
I got one more before we move on. Uncle Luke. Period.
Uncle Luke
Big
is
booty
a legend.
hoes.
Changed the game.
Yeah, I can't wait to see his documentary.
Period.
Well, his
He
viral
came
hit.
up with the
Who's supposed to play him?
parental advisory
I have
sticker.
no idea.
Let me play Luke.
For my law,
Let
because I
me
wrote
go
I wrote
crazy
a
as
book.
Luke,
I mean, not a
dog.
book.
I
A
wanna
paper.
know
Low
who
key
they gonna have
crack.
play him.
I could play Luke, dog. Low key.
Hey,
look at
Miles
crack.
low key could play Luke.
Hey,
though.
I will go crazy on the Luke biopic. The wife might
Man,
not
what
like
type
it,
of liquor
but
did y'all give me? I'm
That gotta
hot
be
as
on
fuck.
Netflix.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
I need some more
Uh-oh.
liquor.
She's talking about I can't take
I
the
just
short
had
shirt
to
off
come
unless
out
y'all
the
want me
UGG.
to.
You
Y'all
say
want me to
you
take
need
off the
some
shirt?
more?
I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh shit! All right, I'm about to go get another bag. So listen, do y'all streaming versus mixtapes? Which do y'all like?
Streaming versus mixtapes. I don't have a preference. However they drop it, if I want to hear it, I'm gonna
You
get
gonna
it.
hear it?
I mean, but
I feel like it's a difference for sure, though.
I was about to ask, what's the
Well,
the
in
definitive
these
difference?
times, yeah.
Honestly, because it's like me, I'm older, so it's like I used to like going looking for shit that people
The
ain't have
CDs.
yet. Like
I used to
actually
burn
going
CDs
to
and sell
buy- Bro, I
ringtones.
used-
So
and I was the CD man in high school. That fucked my money up.
Fuck my
LimeWire.
computer up.
Computer has so many viruses.
I used to fuck my computer up with LimeWire.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
You had to hurry up and download as many songs as you
As
could
you
until you got
could.
that message.
Listen,
Like,
I was in that bitch like
Computer at
let's
danger.
go crazy real
first
quick.
of all, you was already on dial-up, so your shit took a
already
minute.
on dial.
Already.
Don't let
Your
the
shit
phone
took forever
ring.
to
Shout out to
load already.
Shout out to American Online,
Right. Shout out to a little dial tone and a little static
Man,
before
that
you can get
9.0
connection.
LimeWire,
man.
Frostbite. But
Hell yeah.
I like Tidal right now though. Tidal my shit right now. I know a lot of people got.
I ain't gonna say I don't
Listen,
fuck with. 'cause
I
ain't
get a
never
lot
been
of
on
shit
Tidal.
before
I like
Apple
Tidal.
Music.
Really?
I love Tidal.
I haven't.
I have all of
haven't
them, all of
tried
the
it.
shits.
Concerts,
But I used to-
videos, music before.
I used to
anything
fuck with
drop.
Spotify until I actually just stopped being cheap and got like Apple Music. Like they be having. I'm not gonna say
Yeah, I
everything
just-
because they don't have a lot of shit. Apple
I
Music.
can't
be
get into
missing
my
a lot of
Spotify, and I
shit.
don't know why.
Jeez,
But I got
Thomas.
Apple Music,
Bro.
Tidal,
Spotify.
YouTube Red, Pandora
Yeah,
Plus,
what's that?
because I need to be able to hear everything.
You like the YouTube shit?
Hell yeah.
They be on my head, and I ain't did it yet. But
Be-
I love YouTube, so I should get it.
Yeah, because it's a lot of shit on there that's not on these apps that you
say
can just listen
YouTube?
to. Yeah,
No,
YouTube
be going
Red.
crazy. I think
YouTube
YouTube
music
is.
or-
And if you just let your
YouTube
YouTube play, you don't gotta
Both.
listen to no ads or none of that.
I love YouTube.
I hate the damn ass.
I
I love
listen to
YouTube.
watching, like,
Bro.
vlogs.
I can't listen.
That's
to
That's
my
how I
shit.
hear a lot of stuff that I didn't even know about. Letting YouTube play.
I can't minimize YouTube app and listen to songs, so I can't
Get YouTube Red.
That's what she
Yeah,
said.
that's what it
we
is.
talking
That's
about.
the way
Yeah.
to do it. That's the way to do it.
YouTube is
Q
really
said,
You
good.
can close out of that and
Still ain't fucking with it. Nah,
All right, so we just gonna go around real quick. Which would you prefer, streaming or mixtape?
I prefer streaming, but I miss mixtapes just to have like songs that ain't available.
But the
nowhere.
streams don't have mixtapes, do they?
Nah,
No.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
no, they
You
don't.
gotta go to live
That's what I'm
mix.
saying,
That's
like,
why I
you gotta
said
go to Dat
YouTube
Pimp or
Red come
some
in.
shit.
or live mixtape.
but-
Or live mixtapes.
But
But
it be
they don't
sounding
have
like
all of them
trash,
either.
though, like-
live mixtape.
I be
don't
wanting,
love music.
I be wanting to hear like it on a CD, like the quality of the
Yeah.
actual sound.
And
It sounds.
I'm gonna take it there too because I was talking to my kids about it today, and I'm just like, do y'all know the difference between an album and a mixtape? And it's just like, even with the Carter 5, Wayne had an interview. We was talking about he couldn't put the songs that he wanted on the album, and it's like with the mixtapes, you get everything that they want to do.
That's
so
why mixtapes are normal. are
I'm going
usually
to
better
go
than
with
albums
the
are.
I'm going with mixtape era, bro.
dedication. Yeah, you get a
Yeah,
dedication.
shit like
mixtape.
dedication.
Get a,
Sorry for the
G-
I
wait.
mean,
All that shit.
Unit
was-
But I
of the
will-
future.
for my day-to-day basis, I like to stream.
Yes, of course.
But like when I'm in the car and shit, this whole iPhone thing and the charger shit, when my phone dead, I need a CD.
Yeah.
And I had to go beg somebody to please make me a CD with some shit on there that I could listen
Cars
to.
don't even got CD players no more, do they?
Oh, I got
No.
2009.
I'm talking about like some of the
My
updated
shit old
shit.
as hell.
I still got
Mine
a
didn't
CD
even
player.
I think I'm at the borderline. I got a CD player, so I'm like probably at the border on 2015, 16. I think that's when they stopped.
Mine's
16.
2016. I got it.
I ain't
16
But
they
thank God
stopped.
for Bluetooth because I can charge my phone and.
But what if the
play
phone
CD.
died
my
like
car
she
don't got the
said, though? That's
Bluetooth.
what I'm saying.
My car ain't got
Like,
the Bluetooth either. My
I
shit
just
ain't that new.
upgraded my life.
I'm gonna upgrade my car after the.
Because I had a little
the new
Mitsubishi and I
year.
had to do like a little ox thing in
Rudeness.
the yeah, it was
What-
bad.
what you going with?
I'm going with streaming simply because I mean CDs was cool, but ain't nobody trying to fumble through no big ass binder.
I love
fucking
that.
Shit. You
I
know what I'm
miss
saying?
that.
I used to do that shit.
I had like 8
That shit
books
was
in my
tedious,
backseat
man.
full of
I had to
CDs.
drive.
I
and-
miss
All of my visor.
And then my shit used to get scratched. Like I ain't. You
I
know what
was
I'm
10
saying?
years
That's
old
how
catching the
shit.
bus to Northland, going to Sam Goody.
I used to
Stacking
go
up
to
on my
what's
shit.
that shit that was on Mercury Drive? The red logo shit. What's that store? Damn, what was the name
There
of that
was
store?
so many stores. Like,
I don't know.
Oh,
I used to go to Media Play. I used to go to.
Damn.
I'm about to get
Sam
you-
Goody.
now that name
go
is.
to,
I'm about to be thinking about it. So
John.
I remember it.
my bad. Streaming.
Strings.
David Ruffin. Stream my mixtapes.
Red logo, Virgin,
Who?
Virgin Records.
No, it was like
Stream.
they
Tower
had.
Records?
It was kind of like a Best Buy.
What it rhyme
Media
with?
Play.
No,
Circuit City.
FYI.
Circuit City.
Circuit
Oh,
City.
Circuit
Oh,
I used to
Circuit
love to go to
City.
Circuit City.
Oh, shit.
Facts.
Circuit City. Was
And
Circuit
I got my
City.
movies from Circuit City too, so I was going cashing
Hella
out
movies,
a book.
hella CDs.
Facts. So we gonna move on before I leave. Parents versus tablets.
Where the fuck is you going?
Give me a drink.
Get her a drink.
What'd
We
you say?
turning
What
up
versus
tonight.
tablets?
Parents versus tablets. So
Oh,
apparently
I'm
we
not a
seen a
parent,
post.
but-
We're talking about the parents are kind of upset with the tablets. I feel like
Oh yeah, I like this.
parents should be parents. Stop the kids. Give them a time limit to be on the tablets.
Yep.
Keep it pushing.
So
Go ahead.
So I don't have any kids, but I see how my sister is with my nephew, and he's potty training right now. He going to the bathroom, but when he got that tablet in his hand, it don't matter. He is not stopping to get off that tablet and go to the bathroom. That's a problem.
Ooh, let me tell y'all.
I don't get it.
I completely agree. It's not my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. I think the generation, obviously the generation has changed. Technology is like all that, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have an iPhone, you don't have a tablet, blah, 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 whatever the case is. But you got these kids growing up. Yes, educational shit they can find on tablets and shit. And these kids are definitely smart. I think these new generations kids are probably the smartest ever, honestly. But at the same time, you got these kids that don't know how to ride a bike. You got these kids that don't know, you know what I'm saying, don't really appreciate life. And when I mean life, I mean like going out playing tag, getting your knee scraped, getting into fights, hooping outside in the middle. I can't tell you the last time I seen the rim out in the middle of the street and seen a bunch of people
Going
hooping.
outside era is over.
Football, playing football, man, we used to love pick them up, mess them up. Like you don't see none of that shit no more. Like none of that shit no more. And I just think it's not necessarily a bad thing. Because, like I said, the kids are still, honestly, I still think they are being smart. But as far as, like, just the whole take on life and just appreciating, like, you know what I'm saying, the physical aspect as far as experience, a lot of these kids are missing out.
I think
they don't even know how to talk to each other. Like,
Exactly.
they want to watch other
Like,
kids on YouTube.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
And what the
Yeah.
fuck is
My
that?
I don't know what that's
my,
about.
My
Kids
daughter
play,
stayed.
with toys?
My daughter stayed watching YouTube and watching these kids do
I
stuff
never
with kids.
understood
I'm
that
like,
shit, dog.
why you be watching this? Like, and it's like all her friends, they be knowing like these YouTube channels that they go.
They
to.
know the channels. They know the songs that they
you know what I'm saying?
doing.
Like
Thank you.
they so ingrained into all that, and it's crazy because we just not. We from the era where we kind of like watch all that like happening at the
Yeah,
time.
evolved.
we grew up
saying?
like
so,
through
but
that
yeah,
shit.
but we still
Yeah,
had
shit.
like the go
TV.
outside and you know what I'm saying, like
Come back in for the street lights came
yeah,
on.
you know what I'm saying, like. But when we came home, we had the computers and you know what I'm saying, we had like TV, video games and stuff like that. So I think it's just a different era. Like I can't say like it's just all bad. Kind of like you saying, Q. Like it's not all bad, but it is like I feel. I think it's de-emphasizing like real human interaction between like real people.
That's why you see all this DM sliding and shit like that. Niggas don't know how to talk to
Oh,
females
right.
anymore. That's why they get mad, then pop up at the gas station if they can't get the number. Now they don't know how to act because they've never experienced. Like I'm not a handsome man at all, so I know how to
that
handle
shit.
rejection. You feel
Oh,
me?
my God.
You say no, you have a blessed day, queen. You feel me? I say
Queen.
my rejection nicely. You got these
Back to
niggas
the-
up in burners and shit, but yeah, we gonna get back
The
on
kid
track.
thing,
That's
though.
crazy.
Oh, that's facts
You know what
though.
I'm saying?
I think the parents and the tablet thing, I think the parents do play a certain role in that simply because of what I be seeing on these videos that these kids watching. A lot of the parents are recording this shit or they in the videos letting these kids do
Hyping this
whatever
shit
they
up.
want to do. And I'm like,
need
y'all
the
doing
soundboard,
whatever
yeah.
you got to do to get some attention because
Right.
you know they getting paid off the streams and
yeah.
all the views. So
Yeah, parents
Whatever
want
it
their
take.
kids to go viral all the time.
all the time,
All the time. You be seeing
These-
that all the time.
these kids not being kids.
Nah.
These kids, we can go into a whole nother thing outside of this tablet thing. I don't even want to do that.
Because they don't know what red light, green light is.
Man,
They don't know what manhunt is. Like
Man,
all the
I
stuff
was
that
just
we
talking about
used
that.
to
Pick
do.
up
Miss
a
Mary
mess.
Mac,
They don't really know
That's
how to
no-
Hopscotch.
play freeze
Man.
tag like that.
freeze tag.
And I feel like y'all was already saying it, but they socially awkward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, they can't handle rejection. They can't handle. I feel like
That's
that's
what's
why they
leading to all
emotions
these
are
extra
fucked up,
things
for
going
real.
on
Yeah.
in these schools.
David Ruffin, you got a kid. Is she on the tablet a lot of the times?
Hell yeah.
She isn't. Like my thing is,
Do you
my
take
niece
it
is a-
away?
When we got to do something important, but if she just chilling, she on it.
Okay.
I feel like there's no problem with it. Like if you just chilling, cool. But
Mm-hmm.
like, don't feel like I need like even with the cell phones. A lot of these middle schoolers, like and these high schoolers, they cannot be in the class. Like we didn't have this shit.
No, I took my daughter.
So
shit
it's
away,
like
bro.
I couldn't even have this shit in the classroom.
Right.
Like, and the first thing you doing is recording the fight or recording somebody
Instead
saying
of trying
some
to help
bullshit.
them,
Instead,
or-
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Or even just watching
But
if you
the
want to
adults
watch.
too,
Like
though.
sending texts in
Let's talk
class.
about these grown ass people that's just instead of helping, they recording shit.
Recording.
Like,
Another thing with the tablets is a lot of schools starting to use tablets.
but listen,
Yeah.
most of the classes is online now, and they using tablets, and it's just like now you taking away from the student teacher interaction, how to respect the
I was
teacher,
just
and
about to
all of
say
this
that.
other kind
I
of
just
stuff.
think the biggest issue, the main issue, I think, is just the whole social interaction thing, man. You take away from a lot of experiences when you can't have a verbal face-to-face dispute or altercation and know how to get used to resolving that shit. Like a lot of people, you know, talk all that shit online or over the media and then don't know how, or are socially awkward when somebody, like when people say it's on site, come on now, get the fuck out of here. It's not.
It's
on
not.
site.
It's never
You're
on
gonna keep
site.
fucking
On
walking.
site.
Once in a blue moon.
Wait, what?
But just shit like that. Just people
shit like that.
people don't live. People live a completely different life when they
behind
When
these
they-
tablets,
exactly
Oh, yeah.
when they behind this technology. You got all this shit to kind of big up your life. You going on all these trips, these nice pictures. You taking pictures with celebrities, all that blah 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 blah. Man, when you was growing up, man, you had your word and what you had on. That's pretty much it. When you was trying to build clout for yourself, it wasn't you trying to put on this whole facade about I did this, I did that. You had to literally be seen
This
places.
can segue to something so crazy.
Even
Yeah.
like,
Man.
even like how like
goodness.
kids like now or just like people in general.
It's not. I was about to say, it's not even just the kids.
It's not
they,
the
though.
kids.
they
it's
look
everybody.
at they like validate themselves by how many likes certain things
Oh, yeah,
get.
that's a whole-
Like you know what I'm saying, what's being shared. Like everybody just it's like we in that attention era, like people
That's
just
what
want
it is.
attention.
Do y'all remember on this here Thursday, a good throwback,
Oh, this shit.
going to the mall to see how many numbers you could get?
Oh,
Man,
we be in fair lane.
I was about to say
Fair
Fair
Lane.
Lane.
Man,
seeing how many numbers you can get.
Bruh.
You gonna walk past so many people in the mall now, and you
thing
are
about-
going to get
listen.
DMs after that. Like, I saw you in the mall.
Exactly. You get a random Snapchat ad and shit. Like, how
I'm
the
from
fuck
Joy,
is
so it's like I remember catching that quick bus
That
straight to Fairlane.
Straight to Fairlane.
That bus, we
Fairlane
missed
was
that
that
last
shit,
bus, and we
dog.
had to walk back. Like, trust me, listen. And the thing is, Fairlane made that rule where it's like, what was
18
it?
or older, you can't.
After
you
what,
gotta
5
have
or
after 5
6?
o'clock. You gotta have a parent because there's too many fights
All
and
the
stuff.
fights at the Star Theater.
I was
All the
old
fights.
wise by that time.
Northland
I
Mall?
was
That
in
shit
there.
used
Northland.
to slap. Northland Mall used to slap.
But my
See, I'm from the
I
other
say
side,
that
so I was at
to
Fairlane.
say that was interacting, and it was like
It was.
that was hype.
experiences. Yeah.
And literally, I done been in the mall so many times, and I can't count how many times after I done left, somebody didn't message me.
That's weird.
What the
crazy
hell
thing.
you saw me?
Socially.
And that's the thing.
And then a lot of people say,
Yeah.
I didn't know if you knew who I was, so I didn't want to say hi. But I got the courage to say hi in the DM.
Right. That's
I was working at Macy's. Like I had just graduated from high school, and I'm over there folding my little clothes, and this guy comes to me and says, "Don't you run track?" The fuck? I don't even know you. Like, I mean,
You posted on social media.
Was that your reaction when he said it?
Yeah, I looked at him like,
That could be part of the reason why guys don't like to say stuff, because they don't know how we gonna react.
But back then,
I
we
don't know.
didn't have a choice.
Real, like,
No, but I'm saying
I
that's
don't
probably
think
why
a lot
it
of
is.
rejection.
and I'm like,
God damn it.
it was
had
awkward.
to
You
deal
at
with
work and you folding clothes so much. Don't you
Yeah.
run track?
Throw some
Never
dirt
met
on it
him
and
in
try
a day
again.
of my
But the
life.
thing, like, even
But you know what? Now I can't even reject nobody. I'm scared to reject somebody
they
because
might
I don't
shoot
know if
your
you gonna
ass.
shoot me. You about to try to fight
That's
me.
that whole socially awkward
That
shit.
shit
Niggas
is
not used to
crazy.
that shit,
But
bro.
not even that, because like just thinking about, you used to see hundreds of people at the mall. I don't see nobody at the mall when I
Hell
go no
no.
more. Because again, now you got online shopping.
Online shopping, yeah.
I don't
That's
even
what
gotta
I'm
go
saying,
to the
like-
mall, and I don't gotta meet
Well, I have
nobody. or
social
talk-
anxiety, so that's why I do online shopping.
I say
I still go to the mall.
I still go to the
20
mall, but I'm
years
in
from
and
now,
out.
man,
It's
this
in and
shit
out. Yeah, I'm
about
in and
so
out.
worse.
Mm-mm.
20
I know
years from
exactly
now,
what
this
I
shit about
need
to
when
be
I'm
completely.
out of there.
Because people, yeah, it's long.
People different these days.
So I'm gonna just,
It's only gonna get worse, man.
we at 9 o'clock. It's only gonna get
hope
worse.
not.
It is, because McDonald's about to fire they people and get all machines.
Hey,
And
I just had.
Take
Well,
all
is
these
they
broke down.
fucking shake machine gonna work?
I was about to say Uber Eats done took over. Niggas don't even go get fast food no more.
They want to get robots. They need to make sure the shakes work. Shit.
She talking about make sure the shake machine. is
Shake
I don't
machine
never get a
always
milkshake
broke.
at that bitch.
Whatever.
That's why I go to
Shit be
Sonic.
broke too much.
Shit.
No matter where you
Shout out to Sonic for
I
always
only been to
being
Sonic
good.
once in my life.
Don't they make like
Just
pickles?
for the milkshake, bro.
Do they make what?
Don't they sell like pickles or some shit?
What?
You don't like pickles?
I love pickles, but
So stop it
fast
then.
food
Look at him. You
restaurants?
see how he trying to throw shade?
First of all,
'cause sell
y'all know
pickles
I don't
and
fake the fuck. I'm the
everybody
honest nigga. I'm the most honest nigga in
They
here.
sell
We
ice.
gonna move
sell-
on, bro.
They sell ice. Well, Checkers sell ice. That's cool. I just thought I heard somebody say sell pickles. Well, anyway, keep it
Pickles
moving.
are good after a night
All
of
right,
drinking.
so
They have a pickle slushy.
A pickle
That's what it
slushy.
is.
oh,
Pickle
my-
slushy.
Is it good?
I've never had it.
That's what I. That's what.
I
That's
Sound like
Right.
something I
Charnel
need
go
when I'm
bang that
hungover.
bitch.
I love
Charnel
pickles.
would bang that.
Charnel go crazy.
Especially a hot pickle.
Pickles.
Especially when it's
I can't eat
cold.
no hot pickle.
Hot pickle and Cheetos.
With a
I
hot,
don't even
with a,
sound
yeah,
like
with
a
hot
regular
Cheetos. Listen, I'm a rat. I'm from
Alright.
Grand Rapids, Prospect and Hall.
Oh
Huh?
Lord.
A hot pickle like
Hot, like hot. No,
She talking about,
Spicy.
a hot pickle.
Spicy.
Like
spicy.
you ever had a cooked pickle? That
Fried
shit-
pickles?
What you mean fried pickles? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm so bad.
pickle.
My dad used to buy like the cans of like jalapenos. I used to eat them out the can.
My people
That's
from the
how bad I
south, so
love
we
hot
didn't. I
stuff.
didn't have everything.
Apparently, I used to drink a bottle of hot sauce when I was little. I don't know how the hell I'm doing
Me
that.
too.
I used to eat ketchup out the packets when I
I
was.
suck my
no.
thumb, so they put hot sauce to try to make me suck my thumb. Didn't
Then
work.
work.
Yeah, I used to
That doesn't work.
ketchup out the packet slap, bro. Y'all.
You're
Yeah.
sick.
I ain't
You're
gonna lie. I
gonna
eat the
die.
Taco Bell sauce out the packet.
I'm
Sorry,
telling y'all,
but it
dog.
just-
I used to eat soy sauce packets.
I did once when I was so hungry. I said, Mom, I'm hungry. I'm over here eating
Hey,
packets.
people
Shout
are
out to the
weird.
struggle.
Yeah, shout
Shout out to the struggle.
Shout out to
What's
the
your
weird
favorite
people,
struggle
man.
meal? I'm sorry.
Yeah, we
That's
can
off
ask that,
topic,
yeah.
but
Ritz
what's-
crackers. That was all I
Hot
had.
dogs and beans.
True.
Homemade French
You said,
toast.
I eat that
tuna
right
salad.
now.
No, tuna.
No.
I don't
sandwich
eat
for
tuna.
sure.
Tuna salad is actually, I feel
It's
like that's
fire.
a delicacy. That shit is good. I don't know if that shit is a
That ain't
struggle
a
meal.
struggle meal.
Yeah, that shit
not.
not.
I don't like tuna, but hot dogs
It's
and
like
beans for sure.
50 cents. and that's all
Homemade,
we
listen,
had.
homemade French toast. You lather the
Facts,
bread up with
facts.
I
some
don't like
syrup,
French
throw
toast.
that shit in the microwave. You got
That
you
might
some
be
French
it
toast.
right there.
Wait,
And I don't care how much money I got, I'm still eating some ramen noodles.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
was eating them
yeah.
bitches last night.
can we go back to what you just said?
I ain't never too big
so
for
you
no
take
noodles.
the bread.
Well, that's
That's
how I
what
make
I
my
was
French
on
toast. I take a
college
piece of bread
all the
or
time.
two, put a whole bunch of either honey or
Or
syrup
two.
on it,
Both.
throw them in the microwave for
Ugh.
about a minute and a half, get you some French toast.
So you're supposed to. I thought you take the
We don't put it in the
bread
toaster.
and
Do
you're
you-
supposed to put
What?
it with
No,
eggs,
eggs.
and then you put
Eggs.
it in on the
But-
skillet,
Eggs.
and then you
Eggs.
cook it, and then it make the
Eggs
French
would
toast.
the eggs is what make it kind
We
of
saw- y'all don't understand.
But we talking about the struggle without the
I
egg.
know how to
If you
make
don't got
French
the egg.
toast. Because that's not the struggle meal. That's
That's
French
the
toast.
real
Yeah, that's
French
the real
toast.
shit.
right?
We
I
talking
bet.
about the struggle French toast.
But eggs is like you can get an egg.
First of all, that's not the
You can
struggle.
get an
We
egg.
wasn't on Wick. Goddamn it, we didn't have Wick.
What? We
had
didn't
to
either.
Neither.
When did Wick start?
I don't know.
Wick been
I
around
don't think
for a
we had
minute.
that either.
I ain't had Wick.
Wick been around for a minute.
But
I ain't-
all right,
we
we gotta
have
move on. We gotta move on.
We gotta move on. Come on. What's the time? What we working with? What we working with?
Yeah.
9:01. We got time.
Okay.
We
You have an
kinda
hour
got-
left.
Yeah, we got an
Cool,
hour
cool,
left.
cool.
So I don't have a kid or a baby mama, but should you continue to have sex with
Me
your
neither.
mother or the father of your child if you're not
Right.
in a personal relationship?
No.
Man, listen.
I just seen
Wait,
a
wait,
Boosie.
wait. Ask the question again. One more time.
All right, so I'm gonna just take it back. So Boosie had an interview on Vlad, and he has 6 baby mothers, and he said he doesn't sleep with any of them because of his kids, and he feel like they will mess up the relationship. But a lot of people commented, if I want to have sex with my baby mama or baby father, I'm going to do
At
it.
any
I
point
got
in
so many
time,
things to say
Yes.
about this.
like even if they in another relationship.
Yes.
I got
Can
a
I
lot
say
to say
something?
about it.
Because my brother
Look
got
at crack.
2. He got 3 kids because 1 on the way. I think that is very dangerous, like he said, because of the fact that it does confuse kids. Because my brother thought that it was okay to continue to keep messing with his first baby moms because they were high school sweethearts. That's confusing because the child are going to think, well, mommy and daddy are still together. In reality, they're not. So it's just, don't do that. And then plus, it causes confusion on the partner because as a woman, and I know some men, we do love hard. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm still messing with you, I'm going to expect that we may be getting back together type thing. It can
Wait,
go
who
either
love
way.
hard?
Situation.
I said women normally loves hard, but
Men
men
do
does
too, but go
And I
ahead.
just not said
I
that.
know,
The
I'm
roles
just-
have
Yeah,
don't do
we
that.
got-
Don't do that.
Uh-oh.
Because some men be just too
The
much.
roles
child.
have reversed. These
I
men
was about
act
to
like
say,
bitches.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry. They do.
I
shout
be
out to the
like-
shots opening people
There you
up.
go.
This
No, I
is a
wanted
touchy
to say this.
subject for me.
Wait, I
I'm
had
good.
a guy that I have not talked to. I never talked to this man before. He was like weird. He messaged me on Facebook and gonna say something. Am I good enough for you? What? Like
Did
the
you answer his
last?
question?
Huh? No, I can show you. I didn't answer. It's on Facebook.
It was a straight question though.
No, all right. So I
I said
wanted to
what?
say
He
this.
said
So,
again.
I
was
just
like,
had
didn't
a
respond.
nigga telling me that he think I'm too good for him, but he don't want me to fuck with nobody else. Nigga, what?
No.
I don't-
Right.
No.
Hey, I don't know.
No.
what-
Where are you eating spam?
What you eating?
Spam.
I wanted to say I get what we supposed to feel, but I want people to be realistic. Like feelings happen, people be feeling certain type of ways. If I go drop the kid off and my baby mama looking good, not me personally,
I feel like that's some bullshit. If
He's
you
gonna
single,
take
hell
the
yeah.
shot.
If you single, hell yeah, man. If y'all both feeling
yeah.
it, you
Here
know what
go
I'm
Q
saying?
with
Do the
this
damn
shit,
thing.
dog.
But you in a whole ass another relationship just because that's the mother of your child. Y'all obviously both just moved on. Number one, that's cheating.
okay. So
Number one.
rudeness. Again, like I said, I get that part, but if you got all right, let's take. You gonna
Okay.
be honest.
I'm be honest. What's the question? What you want to ask me? You already know.
So you in another relationship,
Okay.
and your baby mama come to the doorstep going crazy, and she throw it at you, say, "Come in and get some food and other things." You go turn it down.
It depends on the situation.
Okay, so we can't just assume all the time.
It's
so
still not
easy to
wrong.
walk
Just because
away.
I do it don't make
Okay.
it not wrong. It's wrong as fuck.
You say you have a lot of feelings on it, so go ahead.
So I'm not a baby mama, so I can't really speak from that perspective because
Right.
I don't know what happens when women have kids. Something goes into their body and make them act totally different. I don't know what that's about. However, dealing with men that have kids and the experiences that I've had, a lot of men feel entitled to the baby mother, and I don't get that. Yes, you had a child with her, but they feel like at any given moment, I don't care what man come through, I had a kid with her, so I can fuck her whenever I want to. Why? That's confusing as hell for everybody.
I ain't even got the crazy part about me. Like, I know a few that's on child support and still fuck. I don't even want to fucking see you no more. You got me on child
Right,
support and you
and
fucking me.
that's what I
I'm
don't
not going
understand.
to do shit with you.
Well,
First
you
of all,
know, child support is not normally the woman is doing it out of spite.
I'm
Most
talking
time
about the
it
ones
is.
that's doing it. I know women that's like,
Like,
I can't wait to get his ass on there.
most of the chicks
Most
that I
women
know
are doing it just
that
to
shit
be
out of
spiteful.
spite.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
A lot of
some
women are
but
doing it because they
some
not
aren't.
with the man no more.
I was.
In
on-
the state,
I
I
was
know
on
I
child
learned
support,
that when you this is what I had learned. When a woman filed for government assistance and she's not married with the baby's father, they automatically put.
No,
them on
I know
child
that. I'm
And they
talking
need to
about the
change
ones-
that because
They do need to change that.
that.
I thought-
I'm a woman and I feel like a lot of the women are abusing that shit. They are
No,
abusing the
I
fuck
was
out
on-
of
I was
it. And
on
a lot
child
of them,
support for basically 10 years with my wife. Like it's not like baby mom.
I
It's
get
because
that. It's nothing like once the government come through and they
yeah.
be like, yeah, I'm talking about the ones that's like,
they
I can't wait to get his ass.
They
You
need
know
to
what I'm
change
saying?
that because women are abusing it.
Mm-hmm.
They are putting men on child support just because the man don't want to be with them. And then you fuck around and hurt yourself because the government might give you less than what he was doing for you on some
just on
I'm providing
yeah.
type thing. Like,
Ooh, child, just don't have no baby till you married.
I'm
Just
not.
go
I
back to the old
refuse.
days.
I refuse to be a baby mama. I refuse to be a baby mama. I cannot. I don't know what is in the water these days.
That's what's up.
People keep asking me, what am I waiting on? Why you don't have no baby? At the end of the day, I'm not going to be disappointed if I don't have a baby because the way shit going,
Okay.
I don't know.
Do you mind if I ask you?
Yeah,
how old
no,
you are?
I ain't gonna have
I'm
no
29. I
kids.
just turned 29 on the 1st.
That's what's up. Shout out to you.
Thank you. Libra gang.
We had Truth this Sunday, y'all.
This Sunday. After that, we're going to be at the D Tribute Sunday Chill Day.
Let's go.
Smoke friendly for anybody that smoke.
Okay.
Okay.
BYOB. 8 to 2.
Roll
It's
up.
on Wood. It's on Woodward. They got medicated snacks, food, liquor, drinks.
All right.
You know, just had to throw that out there.
So, all right.
All them things.
So no, y'all don't have nothing else like no.
But no, I'm
No,
experience?
I feel like it's a person to person thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Do what works for you. But I feel like in general, it's like a bad idea.
It's a
Like,
very bad
it's,
idea.
It's a,
The only thing
What about
because people be swearing like they don't,
fuck with they baby mama or baby daddy?
yeah, like,
Oh my
that's
God.
the main shit. It's like, no, you got some attachment there. Like, stop trying to, like, people do that and play that role a lot. When you go out in public, you're like, nah, I ain't really
I think a
fucking
lot
with
of times people say that they don't really care about their shit, but everybody wants to have that family.
you. Yeah.
Everybody wants to
next.
have that family image. So even if, you know, you and your baby daddy fall out or your baby mama fall out, y'all go separate ways. Obviously, y'all still got to set a kid together. So y'all always going to be at least somewhat type of, you know what I'm saying, communicating
Family
all
still.
around. So when
are they
do come
considered
around
family?
and it's a good shit, it's define family.
Family's so different these days.
Yeah, you got to define
I mean,
that
I
shit.
think when it's two people that make one person, like
You family.
You family. Like, you know
At
what
the
I'm
end of the
saying?
day, and
Just
you don't have to like your family.
because that's what I'm saying. Like,
I might
just,
disagree
I
with
got
that.
people in my family that I'm not tight with. Like, I ain't got good relationships with. But that's
They still family.
That's my family. We
But that's,
bound together.
That's different though. That's different than the chick that you messed around. It just turned.
But
off.
I'm saying if she die,
Damn.
Jesus.
Shit.
I'm saying.
happened in between?
I'm saying if she died,
Damn.
I'm just saying, like, being a parent, like, when, you know what I'm saying, like, anything could happen, like, that's going to rock your world. Like, it's going to change everything.
Now, not in all cases. Let's just say if she don't die, let's just not kill nobody for a second.
But I'm saying you
If
gotta
it's-
look at it like that, though.
if
like,
I'm kicking it with
'Cause it happens.
worst case
somebody,
scenario, you have to look at best and worst case scenarios in relationships.
yeah, but I'm just being realistic. If I'm kicking it with a chick and we have a child, yeah, we was having fun, we did what we did, we messed around and had a child. Life happens, life not perfect. That does not mean that the chick I had a baby with is maybe I just take family as a different.
Y'all
she's
made a
not
kid
my
together.
family.
Yeah, that's what I'm
family.
saying. Like, I think
I
you
wouldn't
putting on
consider her my
like
family.
you putting on like
What the
that
fuck?
is your
If
family.
we just messed around.
I'm
if
saying-
we just
I think-
messed around and had a kid,
So
that
I'm
is
saying-
not
He's a bastard.
I think with that
He or
type
she is
of-
a bastard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so
Yes.
if she-
Yes, that's what
That's
you're
what you're
saying.
saying.
You say even if she's a bastard, what you
You're
Your kid
saying
is
that
a
the kid's a
bastard.
bastard.
No, I'm saying
Yes,
of course that's
it
my
is.
baby mama. That don't mean that she's my family.
But that's
So
But you
are
know
you
what?
not
That
going to make
mindset-
sure she's
for
straight?
her. I
So
still have
you
respect for her. I still.
so
this
are
one I
you
got
not
no
gonna
kids.
make sure like your kids
So what?
mom is straight?
Of course, I'm not gonna have her.
So
out
why are
here
you
sitting
having
on the- that don't-
unprotected
that don't
sex
mean
with
that
a
she
woman
has to be
that's
my
not-
family? That don't mean she got to be my family.
So why you not protecting yourself then?
Yeah, so why
Well,
you
this
fucking
is
with
all
no rubber?
hypothetical. This is all hypothetical.
No, but
Y'all acting like everybody in here be wrapping up. I don't want to hear that shit.
People
That's a
having
different story.
babies, like
God damn it.
Let me shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Like
That's
it's
not
going
cool.
to the
I got
store
two
and buying a
kids,
baby.
you know,
That's
I
the
ain't-
type of
I'm not
thing
doing
is
the big
happening
yeah.
these days. It's like you go to the store and be like, I want a baby. That's what everybody doing, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fucked
So
up.
my question is,
I agree.
everybody has spoken, but nobody said, I want my kids to see something different.
I do,
Do
for
people
sure. I will
see-
not bring a baby in this world
Do you
unless I
feel-
know I'm married with a
I
husband.
feel like a lot of these people that's having unprotected sex don't think about that.
Of course not.
No,
They horny.
It's absent of
They're
thought.
horny.
Yeah.
People
They
get
just
mad
horny.
at
I
me
mean,
that
it
think about the
wasn't-
future too much, but you have to.
You
Like,
have
you're
to.
Not about to be. I'm not gonna be 23 for the rest of my life.
People
Like,
be
I
having
have to.
kids because they be bored.
People having kids because they want to dress them up. They having kids because they feel like
They can't find love. in
I don't want to
dudes, so they
take care of
wanna find
nobody
love
when I'm old.
somewhere else.
I want an offspring right now.
They
I
best
know
friend got
people
a kid.
personally that said, I'm about to go have a baby. How you about to go have a baby? You don't even fuck with nobody. They just go fuck with whoever they can
a
to
lot
I hear
have
that
a baby.
all the
They
time.
can't find
Like, I
love
wanna
with the
have
dude
me
that
a
they kicking
baby.
with, so they go find.
I already know
somebody.
Why is
having
that
a-
the first place that you starting? Like, why is it? I want to have me.
I
a
want.
baby.
They
You
want a
ain't got
kid so bad just to
nothing.
have a little mini me.
They want to have the baby before
They
a
not thinking
relationship.
about nothing else.
And you know what's crazy too? A lot of people be having kids and they be having generational curses. Like if you don't break some of that stuff,
you need to break some cycles and everything.
It's just ridiculous,
Somebody-
and that's
somebody
gonna go
gotta
into
learn how
mental
to
health
read.
because people just
Listen, for real.
Somebody gotta, go to school a little bit.
What about
I'm glad I was born
dating
in this
people with
generation.
kids? Like
Ooh.
that.
I ain't never did.
I
that
was
shit.
I was one
ain't
way
never
about it
hooked
for a
up.
long time. I kept saying I didn't want to mess with nobody that had kids, but as I'm getting more up in age,
Oh, that's everybody that's available.
everybody
Yeah, everybody got
has
kids.
kids.
I'll say the same thing.
But so I'm like, okay,
hey, I
I
wanna
might
say
turn
I'm a
around.
I'm a legend.
So at first I'm like, I'm gonna turn around and miss my blessing, dodging everybody that got kids. I might turn around a really good man just because he got a kid. So I try to be optimistic about it, change my view. But then those that have kids are doing what we talking about. They still fucking the baby mamas that they say they hate, they can't stand. And then she might turn around and be pregnant again.
Oh, yeah.
Which takes me back to I don't want to deal with nobody that got kids. And then now you're more
I have to
quote
talk about
unquote
break
miserable.
babies too.
Listen,
Break baby.
break
Talk
baby.
about break
I
babies
completely
too.
agree with her though.
If I
it's
mess
just
with a
real
dude and he
tough.
got like
That's why I say it's confusing for everybody.
I got a limit though. One kid, because I used to didn't mess with no chicks with kids.
I was saying 5 and older, and that's
Two?
still not working out.
Nope.
No,
If you got two
like,
kids, I can't mess
but
with you.
the reason why I say if he got like a newborn or he got like a 5-month-old or even like a 10-month-old, don't mess with him.
No,
because
don't do it.
Still
He's
mess
still
with
messing with the baby mama. The baby mama gotta be dead for me to be like, okay.
Vice versa.
Somebody asked me, "Would you do that?" Hell to the no, because I'm not gonna be nobody.
You know what's weird, though?
I
don't really
No.
see no guys fucking with females who just had a baby.
Of course not.
Why would you?
I'm
'Cause
just
they
saying,
already
just like how
know.
girls kind of do. Like I don't really get that from the guys for real. They be like, I'm straight. I'm gonna wait till the baby a year.
Or
Now,
if
that's
they
being
do,
petty.
That's still
I
too
feel like
loose.
if they do, they don't be out there with it.
That's still too
Exactly.
low.
First of all, I'm not trying
Wait,
to say,
but I do
I'm
know
gonna be
some
100%
guys that-
honest. I'm
You know
not
what, I
trying
ain't
to
even gonna
take
put
care
that
of
out there.
nobody else's kids.
I know some
that
guys
sound
that
horrible.
hit
It's some
girls
other
that's
things I
pregnant.
did
though,
not
I
bro.
wanna have
Put
my
out
own
there.
child. I wanna have
No,
my
real
own
talk.
child, bro.
I know some
Period.
guys that hit pregnant females.
Of course.
yeah.
They say that. They
I
say
have.
that's really good pussy. Why?
I have.
never.
Hey.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, speak on it, David. No, speak on it. David Robinson, speak on it.
David
Go ahead, chime in.
Well,
Well,
number one, the heat, the temperature factor is
Amazing.
amazing.
Yeah,
And
sick.
The temperature is amazing.
the extra hormones
Oh.
make it more
Mm.
moist. It's just amazing stuff.
Miles, you and your
I agree.
wife didn't, when she was pregnant.
She ain't. We don't got no kids.
She's speaking.
Oh,
I
I
thought no,
My bad. I thought y'all
We
had
don't
kids.
have no kids.
I could have sworn y'all had some kids. My bad.
That's why I said I'm a legend.
But do y'all think
Right,
I'm one
right.
of the ones that
having
got-
sex with pregnant girls is bad? Y'all think that's bad?
I ain't say that, but if it's not yours,
You think it's bad if it's not mine?
yes.
Yes.
Jeez.
You had sex with a pregnant girl?
Where's the soundboard
What?
when you need it? What? Tim Allen voice? What? Yeah.
Am I
Let's move
in my
on. No,
defense,
I'm done
though,
with you.
I didn't know.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like that soundboard. But in my defense, I didn't know. We're not all the way.
What was
You
she?
didn't know.
6 weeks?
You didn't know.
When she
New
was like
pregnant.
2-3 months.
How you found out?
She had a baby.
Oh,
You might have some of your DNA.
You
Oh.
might. It ain't all the way mine. I can
It
tell
looks
you
like
Oh,
Q
my
hair in there
God.
somewhere. So we gonna move on because where we at?
That's
9:15.
disgusting. I'm a pray.
All right, so listen. Chocolate God, he gave us a great topic for every Thursday's TFT, the Fuck Thursdays. We gonna try and make this quick, but this is a the Fuck Thursday.
the fuck?
Like
that dude eyes
the
was
fuck.
both of them. Was
Damn,
like-
she just
Dang.
went straight there.
because like I have
Wait,
many-
what we talking about?
Wait, what's the part? What we
I
talking
didn't even know how this was about to work out. Shit.
Nelly Nail is ready to go.
Gunshot.
Because
Damn.
the reason why is because I just found out.
Wait.
Golly.
You go first,
Going
okay?
in.
Okay.
So apparently, Rocky B and Lando was set up by Cuban Doll. Rocky B got put in a cage. Lando put
That
the
shit crazy
picture
as
on the
hell.
hip hop lab.
Wait.
He got
Just
beat the fuck up.
For people like me, our viewers or our listeners, Just explain real quick. Who is Cuban Doll and Rocky B?
Rappers.
And just give them
That's
a
it.
quick little
Rocky
background.
B is a rapper from Detroit.
Okay.
Lando is a producer slash what?
Her manager.
Oh, I didn't
Manager.
even know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he her
Manager.
manager.
And Cuban Doll is what?
rapper from
Cuban Doll is
Houston.
from Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Can't go
Proceed.
broke. I caught
Rocky
the rich
B
bitch,
beat up
too.
Cuban
She
Doll,
ain't my man, she
what,
ain't-
a few months ago?
Where at?
I'm not sure. Cali, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this happened in California, by the way. So Cuban Doll apparently and others booked
staged
Rocky
the
B for a show.
A fake show.
And she's traveling thinking she's going to do a show. Guys are out there with guns and they jumped them and they beat her up, beat him up, put her in a dog cage, which is ridiculous. and it's
Ridiculous. When I
crazy.
saw the
Like,
pictures, I thought they was fake.
the fuck Thursday. What the fuck is this?
They
She's
put
in
that
a
girl in a
dog
cage.
But go ahead, Nelly, because
No,
you was ready to go.
Because that was just torture. I saw his eyes and I said,
Why
what
did he make
in
that
the
post?
world?
Why he post
And
that?
then, mind y'all, like,
I got you. I got the answer for that.
me and him, when I was watching, like, after it happened, we was watching a whole bunch of the Detroit videos. So, yeah, and I'm not from here. So I was like, who was this? Who was that? And I was like, who was Cuban Doll? And he's like, you know who it is because you guys rapping her goddamn song. And I was like,
Never heard.
I
her
never
song.
heard her song. What's her song?
you know that song Raw with shoot, Molly
Chanel is
Brazy. Yeah, I'm a rap.
She's a little urban.
Yeah, I don't know about these.
So she was like, "Can't go broke. I caught the rich bitch flu. She ain't my man. She ain't a rich."
That's her shit. That's her shit.
Yeah, I got
That's
a
her
broke
shit,
nigga that out of Texas.
Hey.
That's my
That's your shit.
Yeah,
I still ain't heard it, but I.
So
it's all raw.
That sound catchy.
So he posted the
Yeah.
picture because a lot of people were saying that he set her up.
Oh.
So he showed that he got his ass whooped in the
In the,
in the
He didn't
crossfire.
get his ashes. He at least
He got his shit handled.
Yeah, he got his shit down it.
Did
but
you-
so I heard that Rocky B had jumped her
Right.
first.
Like, how did that shit happen? Like, what
No,
was the
they
reason
fought
for that?
one on one.
They fought one-on-one?
She whooped her ass for sure. Yeah.
She Rocky B
Whooped
Cuban ass?
Do y'all know
ass.
why? Like, nobody
Molly
knows.
Brazy.
I
Fake
didn't
rap
know
beef, bro.
about none of this shit until that
Molly
shit
Brazy
happened.
like an old man.
Fake rap beef, but they took it serious.
I'm
They
a-
thought
I'm a-
that
I'm a
rappers
crack
really
over
do
there,
this shit for real, and they really don't.
and they don't.
And they just
Hey, you know what that remind me of? That
But how
remind
they
me
get
of,
Rocky in a cage? How did that happen?
No, why would her
gun to
dumb
her
ass
head.
travel without no security?
They had to
That's the
have
first-
a gun to
Yeah.
her or
Situation.
something to do that.
Like, if
Everybody
someone-
ain't
all the guys
got-
did have
everybody ain't
guns.
got
Though.
bread.
If you put a gun in
They
my
had
head,
guns.
I'm
If
popping
you
mine.
talking that talk,
Well,
about
if it
Rocky
was a
be
gun in my
talking,
head,
you
then
gonna have
okay, I might have
somebody.
got in the cage.
Because I ain't got.
But I would have had a gun on
She was
me.
unconscious?
No,
I didn't
yeah,
know
she was out of
unconscious.
there. And the thing is,
I would have had a gun on
so
me.
somebody
I'm
asked.
pressing
charge.
So
I'm
listen,
pressing charges.
go to dog cages. Somebody asked Cuban
Pressing
Doll,
charges.
"Why are you putting people in dog cages?" And she
what she
said,
say?
"Because that's my dog."
Oh.
You
On
know what I'm
social
doing?
media.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm pressing charges. I'm gonna get a white.
Wait,
turtleneck,
that's not even it.
And
So-
I'm gonna have on some.
Well,
nice-
rappers not pressing charges.
She a rapper.
They not
I don't
pressing
care.
no
I'm
charges.
pressing. Keep trying to be tough. You want to?
Right, right. You don't know who. Yeah. Who you gonna press the charge on?
Right, who you-
Charges.
Man,
I was
man.
unconscious. Man, and no.
Pookie?
She all on Instagram.
So not
talking
even
about
that. So Trick stepped in and he put
That's
the
what I
no.
wanted to talk
he
about.
put the no fly zone on her, and guess what she said? Yo, old ass ain't go do shit. You
she
go
must
get
not know
you
who
go
it
get
is.
rolled up next.
Yeah,
She
she talk
didn't
trash
know.
shit.
Now
Now,
look,
She-
I ain't trying to
Cuban Doll,
sound
she do-
disrespectful and all of that, but who put Trick in charge of things like that?
Stop Rick Ross.
He stopped Ross.
And I was very fucking pissed about that
let me
I
say
want to
this.
see that
because
concert.
I wanted to see that concert, so I want to know who put Trick in charge.
Listen, Trick
to
is
stop
a
people
old,
from coming
Trick
and
is
going.
an OG. Like Trick is like
I get that.
before,
My wife
like
be
back
asking
when
that same
Big
question.
Hurt and Blade and like
I
that
get
nigga
that.
was
But
like
he not the
holding the
mayor.
city down.
But hold on,
Yes,
I
he
do.
is.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you though.
We got more wood in the mayor. Hell yeah.
we was talking about this like a few episodes ago, but if you peep after that, a lot of our artists start going like being able to open up for different artists. Like every time somebody here,
And I
We
did notice
open
that,
up,
but I
yeah.
just wanted to
Gatekeeper.
know who put him in charge to be able to
nobody,
do that.
but
It's a
he
gatekeeper,
made, he a
man.
gatekeeper.
We need
he
niggas
opened
like
the
that,
gates.
though.
We do because
We
a lot of
need
people was
niggas
coming
like
here,
Gotta-
and our
gotta have a
artists was not
gatekeeper.
able to open up for nobody.
She acting
Yeah.
like Nicki Minaj at this point.
People was coming here.
No,
Who?
not
Cuban
trying to
Doll
get
trying
money.
to
Oh,
keep on
Lord.
people. Yeah.
God damn it.
No, she is because
but he mad as hell. You said Nicki Minaj.
No, because she did the same thing to
Because
DJ
I'm
Self,
sitting
trying to
over
say,
there
I'm
like,
gonna call people on you. That's what I'm saying. She's trying to call people on people that she just knows she ain't about that life.
She just
stop it.
woofing. Number one, she don't know who Trick is.
She ain't
Because
woofing.
if she
That's what I'm
did
saying.
know
She not
who he
woofing
is,
because first of all, she was in the cage and dog got
she's
whooped, so
woofing,
she not
man.
woofing.
She woofing. Because she don't know who he
I
is.
just want my people to be safe and think out there. Anything
She can come out here and
fucking
try to
happen.
nigga she wants.
But
to.
again,
She not coming here.
Somebody said
Again.
I got 10 bands for you to come do a show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was Polo.
Polo put it.
Yeah, that was
Polo
Polo.
put 10 bands on the floor. He said, "If you, I
She
got
talking
10
about
bands for
send me the deposit. Bitch,
I
you
saw
not
that
coming to
shit.
no
She know
motherfucking
she not
Detroit.
coming. She ain't.
Girl, stop
but like
playing.
I said,
So what if she come in
She
Detroit
should
and
not
don't
have-
shit
If
happen?
she come to Detroit and don't shit happen, I'm
Then-
claiming Southfield.
Right.
else to do is
If she
I don't want
come and
shit else
don't
to do
shit
in
happen, I'm be disappointed in the city as a whole. We need to
Nothing
do
happen,
better.
I'm claiming 248. I'm claiming 248.
First of all, I'm a child of God. I don't want no violence going on. Okay?
There you go.
So I just want everybody to.
So
go.
is
Somebody
Rocky
out-
B in the hospital?
Nah,
She at the vet.
she didn't look bad in the cage.
She's supposed to be dropping a
Lando
video or
looked like
something.
she got worse.
Lando
So,
looked
okay.
like
She
he didn't
looked
got
bad in that
his
cage. Hold
ass.
So
looked
wait, first,
bad.
so Nisha Lachey posted
it.
a picture, and somebody commented, "Did you even check on her? Like, why do people be reaching so much on social media?
Come
Like,
on now, of course they reaching.
I was just like, what? Like, what?
What you do? Post
Everybody
the
want to
text
know
message?
You
every
want to-
single
like,
detail
God
of everything.
damn.
They so nosy.
But again, like
But
I
people are
said,
so nosy because people put so much of their business on the internet in the first place. So they want more. They want more. They want more.
Like I said, she should never went to California without no bodyguards.
Hey, you remember
Or
when
somebody.
E40 almost
She
did
can't
that to
afford
Biggie?
all that shit.
I was about to say,
It
E40
don't
set the
matter.
play up
If
on
you
Biggie
talking
though.
all that
Yeah,
cash
you
stuff
about
in
to
your
do that.
records,
E40 set the
you better be
dog ass
having
play up on
something.
Biggie.
So,
Like, so
Hey,
it can
that
happen.
came from the
My
old
thing is,
playbook.
it can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
All
Like
I'm
me,
saying
I
is,
talk a lot of shit.
ain't-
If I'm gonna go somewhere and I know talk a lot of shit, I'm gonna bring somebody with me.
I mean,
can
even
hold
if you
my
bring
own,
somebody,
but
what
I
the hell
wanna
you gonna
bring
do with
something.
but you still
15
like
niggas with
yeah,
15
I'm
Well,
like,
she
I
already
know
had me
somebody
with her.
else
And
is
still ended
not.
up in the
It's
cage.
15 guns. If I got one, I'm gonna put my little shooter down.
That one gun ain't gonna cut it for
It's
15.
not. So again, you got to think about what.
Yeah.
Know what?
It's an away game.
You the Terminator?
Hell yeah.
Emil, call the police.
I ain't gonna call.
all I'm saying is,
Call the-
I ain't
if you
gotta
put
call
me in a,
Emil.
if you beat
Uh-oh.
my ass and
You
make
gonna
me
whoop
get in the
Emil
cage,
ass, ain't you?
you
Y'all
better fucking
see?
kill me, dog. That's all I gotta say. If you hold me at
Y'all
gun, if
see?
anybody hold me at gunpoint, you better kill me.
All right, so we gonna move on. We just want to say because I
Segue.
segue. We gonna get the hell
I
out of
gotta
here
show
with
y'all
this.
my
one.
bracelet with the S and the M on there.
Oh.
She went crazy.
Going
She
with
on
my
a lie.
Pandora
Brr, brr,
bracelet.
brr, brr.
Thank you. Courtesy of the mob.
Segue. What
David
we
Ruffin
segueing
dropped
into?
it.
David Ruffin came through with these bracelets
Anybody come to see you, Otis?
with my store colors. Y'all see
All
my
right,
shirt?
so we go. I just want to say shout out to Stan for sure. Stan.
Shout out to Stan.
I went and got my shirt made, and I asked her, I said, you know, you mind talking about this? A lot of people don't like talking about certain things, but
I'll talk about whatever.
we go keep it real tonight. She's going to talk about her being a dancer, and she actually moved a bag, and now she owns her own store. A lot of these clothing lines go to her store and get her logo, get their logos made. She do flyers, she do banners, she do everything for the city. A lot of these people that y'all see, they go to her. So let's talk about the beginning.
The beginning.
Like what I feel like a lot of people don't know what, you know, where do like, all right, I'ma just dance.
That's not what happened.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'ma just
I feel like a lot of people
That's
don't
not
know
what
the
happened.
story of
Shit, that's how it's about to start for me because I'm broke. Shit, I'm about to
and
just
she
dance.
got edges. Hey, big head.
Oh, so you might get a man tonight. Okay.
She do got all her edges. That's good.
I take care of my edges and my hair, y'all.
Boy, I hate Trill, though.
Look.
Shout out to Trill up in Ipsy right now.
That
But
Castro or all day on these.
Listen,
he got that chick. He got that
I don't care
check.
about my edges.
But
I
go
got that
ahead.
check too. What's up?
Okay, make bigger checks.
Big bank take, little bank.
Trill, she said she got the check too.
Oh my god.
Run it up.
What he look
But
like?
go
Say
ahead.
no. I'm playing.
Oh, forecast matchmaking.
No, I'm
Oh,
playing.
hit the spot.
We need a dating app. Shit.
This is not no dating app. I'm bullshit.
So to start, what made you, you know?
Like, what started your
What
hustle?
A dancing.
So what happened was I had 2 part-time jobs. I had a little apartment, and I got behind on my rent. And I'm like, shit.
What I'm gonna do?
I got 7 days. They didn't send me this little paper. That's my first time seeing that paper. I'm like, I didn't know what to expect, but I knew I didn't want them to put me out. But I'm like, within these 7 days, these little 2 jobs not gonna cut it. My friend, he was a male dancer at the time, and he told me to go to the strip club. Now I ain't gonna lie, before I tried this, I tried to sell some weed.
No, she's trying to hustle.
I think everybody.
Ain't nobody take me serious when nobody buy no weed from me.
Shout out to all the weed men that tried and didn't make it.
When nobody buy no weed from me. And then one of my friends he was a very good friend, so I thought he got down on me on the weed that I had. I'm not gonna tell y'all that story; it's embarrassing. But he got down on me on the weed. I had about 4 more days left to get this money. My friend talk to my sister, go to Ace of Spades.
Hold on, my bad. Hold on, wait a minute.
I mean, not Ace of Spades.
So one of the comments say, "Who was your male friend? Was it Nick Lavelle?" But go ahead. But go ahead, continue.
It probably
Don't
was.
say that. Hey, y'all not about to slander my man.
I got a story for after hours,
Oh, my
after
God.
off
Go
the
ahead.
air.
Nah,
He was
about to
somebody I
slander
was
my
friends
man.
with since middle school. But anyway, my friend told me to go to Cheetahs. That's what it was. Not Ace of Spades. Told me to go to Cheetahs. I went in there, and when I got in there, I bitched up. And I'm like, y'all need some waitresses.
That'd have been me too. A bartender.
That's the go-to.
You know?
Shout out to the
And
wet.
he
the
was
wet
looking at
tenders.
me and was like, you ain't coming here to be no waitress. You trying to dance. I'm like, do y'all need some waitresses? But, he look, go back there, talk to the house mom. She'll give you an outfit. You got to get on stage.
They
You
do
gotta-
have house moms. I went to the
Yeah.
club.
You got to get on the stage and you got to audition. I'm like, oh, shit.
Shit, real.
Mind y'all, I didn't have a piece of rhythm in my body. I'm like, man. But I got on the stage. They left me up there for about 8 songs because I wouldn't take my top off. Then eventually I did because I was just thinking about the money like shit.
Oh, man.
Couple of days.
Charnel over here feeling it right.
No, because I went to a strip club and I saw it with my own 2 eyes. But then again, I told you it was on Percocet and stuff like that. So I was just sitting there like,
Oh, no, it wasn't all that.
Shout out to the this
that was in
this
Atlanta.
one in
This
Atlanta.
is Atlanta. They
Oh,
get
oh.
down in Atlanta.
This would be a good reality show. Like,
I need
Nah.
that biopic.
No,
They
got
ain't
one.
stopping until
No,
5
they got
o'clock
one,
in the
yeah.
morning. I was like,
They got-
dang.
they
Let
what
her,
time
okay, go ahead. Let her finish. Let her finish. Go ahead.
But nah, at the time I was very naive. I was just book smart only. Like I had no type of street smart. So I'm just talking to bitches. They asking me all type of shit. They're like, you don't look like you belong. I just happen to be talking to the right girl. She like, well, given your situation, you should try Deja Vu. Mind you, I don't know nothing about none of this shit. I go to Deja Vu. They like, all right, you can audition. Take your top and your bottoms off. I said, oh, I'm about to go. But they like, shit, you ain't here now.
Ooh, I'm out of here.
This was a Wednesday. And I'm like, okay. They let me audition. Bless you. They let me audition. Then they like, come back tomorrow and actually work. So I come back on Thursday. I ended up calling off my work, everything. Because I'm like, I'm going to do
Part-time
it.
job?
Both jobs. I had to work both of them this day. On Thursday, I called off both of them. I worked. I probably made about $200. I'm like, damn. All right. That wasn't that bad. Okay. But I'm nervous as shit still. It's Friday. They say, we don't let our new girls work at night, but we going to let you work at night. It's Deja Vu at the 2. If anybody used to go to Deja Vu, y'all know at the 2, shit be lit.
You came up that night, huh?
Man.
No.
I mean,
Nobody
so
was
I've
Deja
heard.
Vu.
So I've heard.
No, you know. So I've heard.
Scratching my head.
So I've heard.
But no, I go in there. It's my turn to get on the stage again. It's about 2:30. It's packed in there. I had to get down on the stage. These niggas went so crazy. I had a box full of money. Like, if you got you a box, that means you made some money, and all the bitches was mad. My friend was with
This
me,
one
though.
you was new though, right?
New as hell.
Okay.
My friend, she was with me. She knew why I was there. She auditioned too. So we both was working. And when they threw all that money, she at the stage screaming like, you got your rent money, friend. You got your rent money. I'm like, shh.
She talking about shh. Shut up.
I went and
More than the rent money, motherfucker. Be quiet.
Look, after that set, I went and counted that money. I said, I'm about to go take them this money tomorrow. They not putting me out of shit.
That's what's up.
It just was so fast. I did it again that same night. It was my turn to go back up again. I did it again on Saturday. Next thing you know,
pocket money
Hell
too.
yeah, getting that money.
Get your nails done
That's a
and stuff.
bag.
man, I paid off so much shit on my credit.
That's what's up.
Next thing you know,
on the side.
I was sucked in. I ended up quitting my jobs. I looked up. It's been 5 years. I said, oh.
You been doing it for 5. You were doing it for 5 years.
Do it
5
look like I
years.
can get away with being a dancer? Because I really want to be a dancer. I don't have a body for
I
that shit.
now
thought
look
about
though,
it.
when so in the mix of doing all that, the older bitches, at first I thought they was just hating. They like, this ain't no money for real. You catching the end of it. They wasn't lying. That little 5 years, it kind of was getting a little slower. Then it went into, you gotta have parties to really make some money. I was
Go to
getting
the private
tired.
part, yeah.
I was getting tired. I was getting drunk every night. I had to drink. Because if I was sober, I wasn't making no money. I wasn't talking to people. I wasn't getting up. I wasn't doing shit if I was sober. So I had to get drunk every night. I was just getting tired. But mind you, I did go back to working. I was working in the day. I was dancing at night. I was going to school. I was doing a lot. I always wanted to do this, but the bar did sidetrack me a little bit. I was going to school for graphics. Then I started working at, can you picture this? It's a store in Detroit on Greenfield, Grand River. I was working there. I was watching them do the shirts and stuff. They wouldn't let me touch none of that at first when I first started working there. But as I was watching, I'm like, damn, I kind of want to do this. I was just watching what they was doing. I was looking at what I liked about it, what I didn't like that they was doing. And I'm like, I'm going to do this shit. And shit, slowly but surely, I started advertising that I was doing flyers. I didn't have nothing yet for the shirts, but I was advertising that I was doing flyers. So I was doing a lot of shit for the clubs because I was in the club. Then,
let me, because I want to say, like, strip club flyers be trash as hell to me, bro.
man,
Yeah.
which
Like,
is why.
it be a million niggas on that.
Listen,
Nigga's birthday.
So I
That-
feel like that probably was the smartest shit ever to do for real. Like,
now at the time, that's when it was the girls and then it was shout outs or just saying happy birthday to people. You just had to put their name. Now everybody got to be seen. And that shit made me be like, you know what? I got to put a max on the images for the flyers and I'm a tax for you to have additional people. And I thought that would have stopped people from wanting to put so many people on there. These people is paying for that shit.
Hell yeah.
They is paying to put 100 people on the flyer, and it's mind blowing to me. But I'm not complaining. But that was my way
The
to
money
kind of be
coming
like,
in.
look, y'all having me do a lot of work for a little bit, so I upped the price on that. But yeah, it'd be a lot of people on the flyers now. The shit is crazy. What's the comments?
That's what's up.
Dog, next turn.
What's the comments?
somebody talking about Q over there looking like he ready to shoot in the DM right
Shoot your shot then.
Hey, I ain't socially awkward. If I want to shoot a shot, I'll do it right here, right
You
now.
hear me? We,
Yeah,
hey,
Right,
we from a
rudeness.
different era for
You
sure.
feel me?
But any questions before I ask my question?
Do you still dance?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I stopped in
ago did you start?
2015.
Okay.
The end of 2015.
Okay. Do you miss it? I'm sorry. Do you miss it? Last question.
No. I at first, I was really missing the food. And so I was a customer all the time. I was a customer all the time going to eat and shit, but I slowly stopped doing that. I will every once in a blue moon because I do like the music in the club. I like music. At some point, I am going to learn how to make beats. I really want to do that. So going to the club, hearing the music in the club is totally different from listening to it on the phone, in the car,
most definitely.
whatever the case. I love that shit.
I got a question from one of the viewers. They asked, hold on, shout out to Avi. He asked for a shout out, one of my basketball players. Sorry.
Oh. I'm about to say, what the fuck is this thing? Real
Really
nigga.
is crap. But they asked, what was your worst experience as a dancer?
My worst experience? Shit. The fucking club getting shot up inside while I was in there.
Deja vu?
No, not Deja Vu. I was at Erotic City. I
Just
probably
burnt- hey, that just burned down again. Hey, I said, was that you talking about the church set it on fire again? Shout out to the church.
Shout out
They
to
do
the
not want that club there, period. I'm sorry,
man,
but
and they have some dog ass food there too. I ain't gonna lie, but
lamb chops
being
are fire.
in the club and the niggas, you know, high headed and shit, getting the shooting in there. Erotic City was too little for that. It was too little, and I'm like, oh my god, this is it. It's about to go down. Luckily, I ain't get hit, but that shit was probably my worst experience.
Crazy.
Nelly Nell, any questions? You always talk about
First time I actually ever went to a strip club, it got shut up. So
Damn,
that's
that's a bad
never
first
happened
time.
to me. I
I've
swear,
only went one other time.
You know
God
what?
damn with me.
That might not be the worst time.
oh shit,
The worst time might be getting caught up in a raid, thinking I was about to go to jail.
Oh shit.
you was underage.
No, you have to have a license to dance in
True.
the city.
Yes, you
Oh, I didn't know that.
do. That's
And
why
it's
what's the name
restrictions
closed
on
down.
getting a license. You can't have no felonies, no warrants, no tickets, none of that to get the license.
Did you
know
did
that.
you ever dance at All Stars?
I probably danced at every bar in the city. I
mean,
moved around where I knew the money was at.
I think that's why All Stars shut down.
All Stars shut down because they had a girl in there that was
Underage.
underage, but she had an
All Stars was
ID.
slapping for a minute though.
Yeah, they don't want. Now that's the bar they don't want over there.
I've been trying to buy it. I've been trying to buy All Stars for the long, like even to do a hookah lounge, anything. They don't,
All Stars, they
They don't want
they
anything
don't
over
want
there like
anything
that.
right now. Yeah.
They don't. That little neighborhood right there don't want nothing like that going on.
Jeez, I got trail on you. Like, so he said, Would you ever do one of those female boxing
No,
matches again?
he's so irritating.
A female boxing
You
match.
know when they used to have the little boxing joints?
I didn't do it
You
the
never
first
did
time.
it. So that's a no then.
We used to have to dance in between all of that. So maybe if he was in there, he saw me in the ring, but I was dancing.
No, he ain't never. He said, did you ever do the
Hell
boxing
no.
shit?
Oh, I thought he said, "Would
I
you
don't
do
fight.
it again?" I'm about to say, "Damn,
I don't fight.
Follow her work."
So all right, I got a question there.
Nigga got
So
a whole portfolio.
was that a reason to stop the fighting? Because I know a lot of strippers and dancers be fighting behind the scenes and shit. Was
That wasn't to stop it. However,
it helped?
the guys used to try to amp it up like, oh, these bitches beefing right now, get them in the
Get
ring.
them in the ring.
But it was always something I never seen two bitches go in the ring that I wanted to see in the ring. After all the dressing room
So
beef
the
and
real
shit,
that ain't never
it
pop
never
off.
happened. At least I didn't see it.
I remember Cash Doll getting whooped.
Man, they need to leave her alone.
I fuck with Cash Doll heavy, but I just remember that shit like a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, they used to really fuck with her.
They used to fuck with Cash Doll heavy, like they used to be on her ass, like.
That strictly, I don't know what that was about, but they
I
used
got
to
a
fuck
question.
with her.
How was it like dealing with like the other dancers? Like, what challenges did you have with that?
Because everybody thinks I'm such a nice girl. A lot of people really didn't fuck with me, but then you had the ones that really tried to fuck with me. I don't be in no confrontational shit. I never really had no issues, but I'm snappy. And real quick, I'm going to cut into you if you think that you can fuck with me because I'm small or I'm nice. And a couple of bitches tried that, but I got them together real fast, so it never went to nothing past just that.
Yeah, you got
the comments going crazy.
What?
God,
He's so Wayne irritating.
Can't take
they on your head, but we fought. We had some fights back in school and shit, so I already know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't having that shit. Me and Stan went to the same middle school, high school. You feel me? It was a lot of fights.
High school?
It was a little charter school on 7 Mile, Western Academy.
I don't know what Western is.
Ant went there. Ant Boogie went there.
I didn't know he went there, but I do know Western.
He said he'd beat a bitch ass for you. That's Wayne. He said, "I fuck with you, fuck them hoes."
This nigga Wayne said.
So
right,
transitioning, like you say, all right, I'm done with this.
I was just really getting tired, and I just found myself just going less and less and less. It went from probably 4 or 5 nights out the week to probably going twice to I'm not going at all this week. Oh, it's a party tonight, I might go.
Do you gotta like put in like your 2 weeks? Or... I'm just saying, is that type of establishment?
That's a dog ass question
It's
though.
not
for
that
real.
type of establishment, but I ain't gonna lie. Within the 5 years that I was actively dancing, I quit 3 times, and I had a party every fucking time. Like
I remember you had the party.
A quitting party?
yes, I had a
going away.
hanging the heels up party, and I felt like
slap.
they was slapping, but I felt like that was jinxing myself. So the last time, I just stopped showing up. And people was really like DMing me and shit like, what the fuck? Where you been? I ain't seen you. But I really just, this time I'm not going to make no announcements. That really not saying shit
Is where it's better.
that shit works.
Because the party it sucks you back in.
It
Like,
did.
Damn, I'm about to leave all this.
I'm about to leave all this. I liked being on the stage, but I didn't like working in the club. If that makes sense. I used to do poetry and stuff. That was fun to me. So I really did go on the stage and I would perform.
Okay, you was a performer.
I just want to say, excuse me, wife, but that's who get the money from me. Them little lap dances and shit be weak as
Man,
fuck.
what? Can I dance at your table?
I used to throw
I
them
didn't
on-
even like asking
trying to
guys,
eat.
can I
Like,
dance?
fuck.
And I for sure wasn't asking nobody what they was eating. I thought
I
it was
remember
rude.
what's on 8 what's
I'm trying to eat my lamb chops.
I thought it was rude to ask
KOD.
niggas to dance for them. while they-
KOD. They
don't
used
want
to
no butt
have
crumbs
the
flying on my
performers in that
fries.
bitch to me, bro.
I used to love to go over there on that little stage and
KOD
tear that
used to
bitch
go
up.
crazy bars. Like
Never
they
been
had
to
the little
KOD.
hoop up at the top and they
Yep.
used to spin on that bitch. Yeah, that's sorry. Go ahead.
That's that shit. That's that shit right
My
there.
bad.
I just went yesterday. And I mean,
No, what I was
That
going
shit
to
been fun
ask
for so long.
was it more so of you getting tired of like being like drunk all the time? And
It was
a
I was tired of drinking every night. My body was getting tired. The doctors recently just told me I got arthritis, so I think that was playing a part in it. And I do think it stems from the pole. I did a lot of tricks, and most of them was with my hand. Like a lot of my weight was going on my hand. I'm right-handed, and it's the right hand I have arthritis in now. I think that had a lot to do with. But I was just like, man, I gotta.
Just mentally not there. Just no.
I wasn't mentally there no more. I was really getting tired of shit. I got tired of dealing with the guys. I got tired of dealing with the females. That shit is like high school.
Yeah, I think I had
That-
that one of the strippers there. Cause I asked her, I was drunk. The owner could buy me shots of Hennessy. So I asked, I said, do you get tired of this? She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, do you get like tired of this? Like coming here and doing this? I think she got to finish. She walked away. But I was dead serious. Like, do you get tired?
I felt like I was missing out on regular shit being in the strip club. Because, of course, I want to be here on the weekend where everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, damn, my homegirl birthday this weekend. It's somebody wedding going on. I'm missing this shit because I don't want to miss this party. I don't want to miss this bag that I might get. It's not a guarantee. It's the bag that I might get. Then you got all the bitches that come in at the last minute. They paying to get on stage when the money there and all. That was too much. I wasn't doing all of that. I'm not about to pay $100 to might make $200. I don't know what I'm gonna make.
So this Trill again.
I guess my $10.
But I feel like his question kind of fit in. He say, do you feel like dancers hurt relationships? As far as, I don't know. I'm thinking as far as if you want a relationship with a guy.
I never tried to have a real relationship while I was dancing.
Okay,
the
so-
one time I tried, I knew
It ain't
I
it.
gotta wait till I'm out of here. That nigga not gonna take me serious. And then I wouldn't take you serious for fucking with me because I don't expect no nigga to take care of me or do for me, but why are you allowing your girl to be in a strip club?
That's a good shit because I wouldn't.
Why?
Are you gonna take me from this lifestyle?
Are you gonna do something to get me out of here? And it was
Real
one
shit.
guy I really was feeling, and I knew, yeah, he liked me, but he wasn't fucking with me for real because I'm in the strip club.
So, all right, let's take it. I got family members that's dancers and shit, you feel me? And my uncle owned one. So I've been around this shit
You
forever.
on a dancer?
On the strip club.
He owned the strip
Gotta
club.
be more specific. Your uncle.
So my thing
some
is,
hot
the funniest shit, like, you know, you got them old ones in there. The 60s,
It's
70s
bitches that's
in there,
dancing
like-
right now that was
No, I'm
dancing
talking
before
about
I
customers.
started.
That
Customers too?
Customers too. I'm talking about both. And I feel like a lot of the guys don't understand the dream that gets sold. Do you feel like
Oh my God.
females are sticking to that, or are females
Females not sticking to that.
they not? I feel
They
like
not.
it's a lot of dancers that's falling in love with the customers
It's dancer. A lot of that strip club beef is about
over a guy.
the guys. That's my customer. That's my man.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't actually fell out with a female over a customer, but this was somebody I was kicking it with, and I done had a couple of bitches be like, "Oh, he's spending all this money. This is my nigga. That shit was crazy to me. That shit was crazy, and it was real beef. Like, bitches, you seeing videos of bitches getting dragged in the dressing room. It's about some money or a customer. It's one of the two. It's never nothing else. Every once in a blue moon, somebody stole something.
I want to shout out security. You know, when we throw the money, they be picking y'all cheese up, making sure y'all get y'all cheese. 'cause
They
the
don't
numbers-
always, but yeah.
I'll take that shout out back. Security. That's pocketing.
For the most part, but sometimes security was making sure they got a couple
So
dollars too.
who was okay when
I got a
you
question
first
too
started
after you.
dancing?
That's gonna
Like,
be the
was
last
you
one,
out
sure.
there
After you.
Yeah.
with it, or was you kind of like keeping it close?
At
Like,
first, I was keeping it to myself. I didn't want nobody to know. I was very, very secretive with the shit.
mm,
Partly because I didn't tell my brother yet.
okay.
Brothers.
I couldn't imagine. I snatch my
But-
get your ass off this fucking.
I just was
can't do
seeing how frequent people was just coming in. I was bumping into people. I'm like, oh shit. I gotta tell my brother
Yeah,
before
before
somebody
they-
tell him. Or before he walk in.
Yeah.
My brother do
Oh, my
cable.
God.
I don't know where he
Walking
going
into
on this lunch break.
your system.
I'd be damn. So I had to tell my brother.
How did
But
he react?
his reaction was dumb as hell, really. But that nigga said wow with like 18 wows on the W. Like,
You text to him.
no, I called him and told him. And that nigga was just like, wow.
She calling the bitches like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Like Flavor Flav, he be like, wow.
Yes, just like that. He couldn't believe it. My sister knew. I told her, and she was just like,
Make
I
that
mean,
money,
shit.
girl. Don't let it make you.
That's
I
crazy.
can't get you out your
I
situation,
mean,
you know?
I told like my sister won, and it was kind of the same situation. She was dancing actually at the strip club in our hood, so it's just like what Jag. She was at Jag, and it was just like, bruh, like everybody we grew up with in there, like you know what I'm saying. And, but at the end, like she
At the
was
end of
getting
the
her
day.
bag. She grown. It ain't shit I can say for real.
And that's kind of how my brother felt about it. He like, I mean, that nigga was like, I need to hurry up and hit the lottery so I can take care of everybody. But
Somebody told me to give their number to you after this.
he like, I can't do that. I was more so nervous about my grandma finding out, really.
Oh, shit.
Somebody told on me, though. I don't know who told her.
I was about to say, because you can keep Granny in the dark.
Somebody told my grandma. I don't know who
Unless
told
Granny
her.
got social media. What party is
Or
this?
unless Granny walked up in Vu one day, like,
Somebody told my grandma, and I was mad as hell, like, damn. And I finally had racked up the courage to call her and shit, and she was like, well, when was you gonna call me and tell me? She like, long as you not doing what them girls be doing in the club.
In the back of the,
She
the
like,
back joint.
you know, this not no little sympathy thing, but I don't have no mother or father, so she was just like, you know, you don't have no parents, so I don't know what to make you, you know, I can't help you out. My grandma, she was more understanding than what I thought she was gonna be, but I was scared as shit to tell her. Somebody told her for me. Found out.
did you want to use this
Cool.
one?
No, we good. It's
Okay.
almost. We got one more question and then we gonna move on.
Real quick, I was just gonna ask, just flipping the script. Now that you win your whole little entrepreneur bag, like just talk about like the process of that. Like, what do you do more?
That's
Do
what I
you
was
do more
going
so
to.
like the graphic, steves, or don't you? What else you do?
I do graphics and custom shirts.
Okay, so what? Just talk us through like the whole process with that.
That I started with the graphics. I made sure I had all the software and stuff that I needed, and I was doing that on the regular. Then I slowly just started buying the stuff for the shirts, and I was working out my house. It got to a point where it was a bunch of niggas just sitting in my living room all the time, a bunch of boxes. It wasn't no house no more. It was a lobby.
You at the
And
factory
I'm like,
for
yeah. That, and I was in this little tiny room. It was just too tight. So I'm like, really what I was doing was looking for a house. I was looking for a house to buy, and I was trying to find something with a big enough basement.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was looking for. The store kind of just happened. But now that I have it, I'm just wondering where the fuck was I about to put all this shit, because I have a lot of stuff now. But
There's basements out there, but
yeah,
you really gotta find that right one. Yeah, that's
but
tough.
just looking at how everything is right now, I'm glad it went the way it did. I'll do more shirts than anything.
Okay.
Flyers is right behind shirts, but then everybody's starting businesses these days. Shout out to everybody starting these businesses. Everybody need a logo. Everybody need a logo.
That's why you shouting them out. Talking about shout out to everybody.
Shout out to all these
Hit me
businesses.
up
She
for
doing
everything.
Good marketing.
Yes,
That's
but I do t-shirts more than anything now.
Okay.
What's up?
We got 10 minutes, so y'all got 2 more questions before we go do rudeness reviews.
It's actually real simple, real quick.
No, I didn't. I'm saying any questions for the guests before we go to.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's what I was asking. Everybody good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You good? Any questions?
Very dope story. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. You need your own biopic.
I just have one.
Jim Jones biopic.
You need your
So
own
since
biopic.
you've had the store, have anybody come to you asking for? I know guys. You feel me? Can I get a dance at
Like
the
on some
store
diamond
type
stuff in
shit? You
Players
know what I'm
Club.
saying? Like, can we get something popping at the store type?
I ain't
of
gonna
thing?
lie. For any female that might be having an issue with getting some niggas, go open you a store. They been coming like clockwork.
I'm sure.
More than a little bit. And
That's the bag.
it's almost annoying. It is annoying. They
Almost? I'm about to
almost.
say,
I'm about to say,
It
I'm
is
sure.
annoying.
Are they buying something or are they?
Niggas is buying something just to ask, just to get the number. Like, just to want to come
I
back.
did that in high school. That's how I got the wife. She worked at a store. I went in there and bought some shit I ain't even want.
I'm about to say that's how
Had a
niggas gonna do
random
what they
ass
do.
conversation. Like, that's just me being real.
Niggas do what they do.
No, y'all married.
That's what's up.
They,
I was
it's-
married. I
It's
made
a
it happen.
barbershop next to my store. So
Oh shit!
Hey.
Is it? I never even paid attention.
it's a barbershop next to my
Oh,
store, and a
shit.
lot of my followers go
And
to
you know
that
what's crazy?
barbershop.
It's a fucking body shop next to your store too for cars. So you hit
You
for
And the
sure.
collision
dude,
shop on the other
That's
side of
what I'm
me.
talking
You
about.
in the
Yeah,
perfect
like-
area then.
Yeah.
As far as like get more customers. Oh,
No,
you-
fuck that. The guys in there
the
like,
guys,
what's
but
up?
I'm saying she buy businesses
As long
that
as they
would
buying
need
True.
shit.
Them
a
niggas might
flyer
need
with
logos
no
and shit too,
shirt.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's what I'm
True.
saying. She in the perfect
It
area.
works out in that way, but
But then they get irritated.
it
As long
being
as
a
you do it
female
from the
business
bottom
owner
something.
is a lot.
Yeah.
even if I'm in there on some bummy shit, it's not working. Doesn't matter.
They love
Dudes
you
don't
like
care.
that.
Yeah, clearly.
Do not care.
They don't.
Dudes
Clearly.
You gotta think about it, bro.
Nah,
Dudes will pick a
yeah.
girl up from the bus stop, but a girl ain't picking no dude up from the bus
Hell
stop.
no, that's a whole That's a whole
Hey, we need
different
to have a
topic, bro.
conversation about
She'll say that for next week.
yeah.
All
we
right,
gotta
so
set some topic.
I want to thank Stan. She ain't going nowhere yet because we almost done. But great. Listen,
Thank you,
Fire.
Stan, for coming on the show.
Applause.
we don't got the
Fucking with the
soundboard,
board,
but we go
yeah.
ring this bell. Yeah, rudeness reviews. What did you see?
Can I go now?
Yes.
Can I go down? He was
But
waiting.
no, real quick, just because I apologize because I ain't see no movies this week. It's been real kind of hectic. Just some upcoming films that I'm looking forward to. We got Widows coming out. Somebody just put me up on that. That's with Annalise. Ain't that the chick from the How to Get Away with Murder? Mm-hmm.
Oh, she in that? Okay.
Yeah, that's looking like a nice little stage. They got that new Harry Potter-esque Fantastic Beasts movie coming out. I got a lot of new cuts coming out. I didn't see the first one either, but I heard it was
I ain't
good.
never seen a Harry Potter movie in my life.
I saw the first one and
get
that
the
was
fuck
it.
out.
He said, get the fuck out. I only saw
You've
one Harry
never
Potter.
seen Harry Potter?
Man, everybody be thinking I'm ratchet as
And
fuck,
I only
but
saw
love
that
Harry
because
Potter,
of school.
dog.
What?
Harry Potter, my
Y'all
shit.
didn't read the
I'm
books
older than
either?
you niggas.
I read the
I don't
books.
read books, but
I'm,
that's my
I'm
shit.
older than you niggas. I'm not from that
Your
era.
kids? No,
I was
they
reading
ain't
Jay.
even-
If you don't mind me
Harry Potter
asking,
books in, like,
how
fourth
old?
grade.
Because how you don't?
I'm 32.
Boy, sit
You
down.
ain't that much older.
Spoonie just turned 30.
Talking about I'm
Stop
older
it,
than
bro.
y'all. Like you like
You gonna keep putting Spoonie age out there?
right.
I'm 30.
Y'all niggas
Spoonie
is-
30.
Put your age
Once
out
y'all
there,
start getting to the 90s and shit, like,
I ain't 30 yet.
But no, just
it's knocking there.
just a couple
Knocking.
movies coming up, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have something for y'all next week. I'm planning on seeing.
So
Michael Myers?
Apparently he didn't prep.
That's not gonna be a good movie, but I'm
What?
going to
Apparently
see
he
it.
didn't.
What? He did.
First of all, that's not. I know it's not gonna be.
I'm
a
about
good
to call the
movie.
'Cause he not
forecast
gonna
out
kill
because
his-
y'all be ignoring me in the chats and shit.
She might still die, but if you look at the history of like all the Halloween
if they
movies,
both
with
die?
the exception of the first one,
What if they both die?
all of them were fucking horrible. All of the remakes are fucking horrible.
Yeah, the remakes were her.
I mean, the
Fucking
remakes were horrible, but I still love them.
Yeah, I'm still gonna see this.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
still
the
gonna
first
see it.
one.
I like
It's some
scary
movies
movies,
I
whether
thought-
they're scary or not. I
What's
love
the-
scary movies.
I ain't gonna take it there
I
because
think
Nelly
scary
Mills will
movies
go
are-
too crazy.
What?
Candyman, my
movie got
favorite
the
of
worst
all time,
plots.
though.
Candyman was the scariest fucking movie for me.
I
ever in
love
my life.
No,
Candyman.
Tales in
all
the
of
Hood.
them.
What was that scary movie?
Tales from the Hood.
Tales from the Hood. That was the
Hell
scariest
yeah,
movie.
that was
They
like
just
the
made a
shit.
remake.
Tales
Did
from
y'all
I
the
see
heard
the
it's
second
a
one?
remake,
Second one.
and
It's
I
on
heard it was
Netflix.
bad.
No, it's not a remake.
It's on Netflix.
It's a
yeah.
part two.
Yeah.
I heard it was horrible.
I never seen it, but that's
It looks horrible.
It still scarred me
I ain't
till
seen
this
it.
day. I will not ever watch
The
those
ending
movies.
was something
Ever watch
crazy.
those.
What?
The ending
It
was
scarred
ridiculous.
you.
With
Never
them
watched
slave
those
toys,
movies,
bro.
The
Yes.
slave
I-
toys,
don't
motherfucker.
even
The
bring that-
Muppets running
all
across the floor.
That's enough about the movies. Moving on. Next.
I asked you to
was the
review
question?
Players Club since we was talking
Oh,
about
the Players
that.
Club. Oh my God.
Throwback Thursday. That's
That is my
Club.
movie.
Music you got to get what you want.
Everybody out the motherfucking dressing room.
Man, that's a classic. I still think Bernie Mac was underrated in that role.
Yeah.
That role he played in, and my man's Dollar Bill.
Facts.
That was a classic ass villain. Do something.
Shout out to
Nigga talk
Cheddar
about
Cheese.
villain.
Always talking about he dollar bill.
villain.
Man.
Oh shit! Somebody dollar bill in the city. Go
Cheddar
crazy.
Cheese.
Talking about,
Shout out to Uncle Luke. Shout out to Uncle Luke being in there.
That was one of my
man.
favorite scenes. Ice
Yeah.
Cube got busy today. Got his ass up out of there.
Players
real
Club
quick.
is definitely a black cultural classic.
So
If you
with-
haven't seen
Black
it,
cultural classic.
you need to get your certification because you got all the way
Get
black.
your certification.
Mixed with something else.
Yes, Cardi.
But yeah, that's
Rank it. Let me show Ruden this real quick.
Do we got? Is it Nicki Minaj?
This Cardi B?
No, this Cardi.
What she do?
What?
Yes.
her
Showing
BT.
that Cardi B.
Backing it up.
Cardi B.
Backing
footage off
it
the
up.
phone.
I like Cardi B.
Yeah.
Can you rank it?
Her ass or
No,
her
the
body?
movie, nigga.
Oh, Players Club was a solid about a 7.5.
Okay.
About 7.5.
It was back in the day.
And that's being generous.
So what did?
That's being generous.
We had to sneak that shit.
You know I gotta
That's being generous.
Don't be generous. It was rude.
Right.
Just
You gonna give
because
it
it
to
was
6?
That's a classic.
That's what I was about to say. Just because it's a classic, you got to give it a
So what did
7.5.
Diamond do? What did she do? What was the ending?
What you mean? She got her cousin the fuck up out of there. First of all, she almost blew her
First
cousin
of
head
all,
off.
she bought some
First of
shoes
all.
from her cousin at the end. So
First of
that
all, her
got
cousin
fixed.
was fucking her man in her house. Like, what type of disrespectful shit is you?
Open up the door, bitch.
You know what? I ain't even mad at you.
Cause you a hoe. You always was around somebody else's man.
Y'all silly.
I'm
But
going to my
yeah,
parents'
So why you
house.
let her live in the crib then?
she didn't know that she was gonna fuck
This
her.
how she was crying.
My thing is, they didn't hear my man's trying to sneak in the house. They didn't hear that creepy ass.
Listen, I told you, Nelly Nail be on everything, bro.
We got 4 minutes, man. What else we got? We got anything else?
Anything coming up?
I don't know, bro. Look, hey, on some other shit. Red Dead Redemption 2 come on this week.
Oh,
nigga.
most definitely.
Hey,
This is the
shit.
if you got you a PS4 or Xbox One, boy, you gonna be on that, boy.
Listen, these next few months,
Facts.
it's
My
about to
2K
be
niggas
real
pissed
bad
at me
for
right now,
relationships.
I just want to say
Fuck out
something.
relationships.
No, like it's a really
Right.
good. Like before we close it, I just want everyone to stay mentally healthy.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, shout out to
That's
mental
not
health.
on here. Hold on, wait.
That's an underrated
Why didn't you
topic.
stop?
I was
Come
worried. I
on,
thought we
man.
had something else.
It's not even on here.
Hey, can y'all bring me back? I like this shit.
For sure.
Definitely come back, man. Definitely come back. You getting all the comments and shit. The camera
yeah,
usually
what
just be
the
on my
hell?
ugly ass. We
All right,
losing
just go ahead.
followers.
Go ahead. You
No,
got the
I'm
rest.
just basically just saying continue to stay mentally healthy. Just especially while it's getting cold, because winter blues is definitely going to come around.
man.
I'm one of the ones.
So make sure y'all
Real
are
shit.
checking on y'all like
Car
family members,
problems.
everybody, because it's definitely coming.
Bro,
And it
my
just
brakes
be
is rubbing up the
shit
road.
outside.
I need some more
Ball
tires.
joints.
Winter
I just got
blues.
I
tires.
need a wheel
And
alignment.
it's not even about that. It's just because around this time it's like holidays and it gets really sad. So everybody don't have a family. Everybody parents may be incarcerated or not here physically. So it's just like just check
Robin
on people.
season.
Free Henny, yes.
Definitely
What
that.
up?
Take care of
And then
yourself.
It is.
And then also just
That's
making
funny.
sure you're just aware of
Your
yourself
surroundings.
and your surroundings.
Yes.
But mainly yourself, because like your mental health is the most important thing. They could try to take you out physically, but mentally is definitely dangerous. To be taken
I
out
want to
that way.
piggyback off that real quick. I just want to say, if you ever feel the need to just vent or cry, just like period, just on some 100% shit, it's okay to kind of like put a face on in public because you don't want nobody to see that you're really going through shit. But don't be dishonest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? When you
Go
alone and when you
seek
who you
professional
trying
help.
to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if you're not comfortable talking to nobody, be honest with yourself. Let it out, man. If you need to
And-
vent in the shower,
I ain't gonna
cry,
lie.
do
I got
shit.
that bad.
And
For
also,
sure,
you know,
dude.
another
I
thing
ain't
is
even gonna
too,
hold y'all
before
up.
we
Yeah,
talk,
a
like,
lot of people do. I
stop.
went through that shit.
Definitely do not self-medicate. You have to go seek professional help to
That-
see if you need
that's-
to get on medications.
I want to talk
because-
about that next.
Yeah,
Next
because
episode for sure.
self-medication is not going to help it.
You
at
don't think
work,
so
I
at
see-
all?
No.
No.
Self-medication
No.
help with me because I pray a lot.
No, we
Self-
talking about
like drugs.
I know.
actual
Oh,
meds.
shit. Oh, no. Hell no.
Self medication is not good, but I will drink.
I know
will
that's
drink.
right. That's
Hey,
right.
hey.
So
Time to wrap it up.
Shout out to the bottle, man. We got
yeah.
So
So
I do
next
wanna-
week,
And be
we'll
kind
go
to
that.
people. You don't know what people going through.
A smile can go a long way.
Yes.
Oh, I want to say also,
I agree.
Stan made a flyer. I got to pay her, but I'm having an event December 1st. It's called Christmas for Cool Kids.
Santa's Little Helpers.
Yep. So we got a lot of kid vendors. Bring y'all kids to come shop with us. We got Santa. Y'all can take pictures with Santa Claus. We gonna have dancing elves. We gonna have a game truck.
It's gonna be lit.
DJ. We go
Bring
set
my
something
nephew.
else.
They gonna
nice
get
for the
ice cream
kids.
Yeah,
wasted.
y'all know I'm gonna have my kids in there.
Facts. Can we play the
Child, they got
intro
a patient.
song
They
real
got
quick?
a patient pill when I bring my nephew.
And come to the D Tribute Sunday. Sunday
Sunday.
Tribute.
Tribute.
Sunday.
It's on Woodward.
Eddie's.
Woodward.
7 Mile and Woodward.
I'm gonna come through.
What's the name of the building, the place?
D Tribute.
Oh.
So yeah, go ahead.
Said
Sign
that like
out.
3 times.
Sign out. Sign
At
out.
Crack Diesel.
Catching my eye. We'll see y'all next week. It's your girl Nelly now.
It's Rudeness, man. You already know who this is, man. This boy y'all let her hate. Rudeness, 4 underscores afterwards.
Stan
I'll see y'all
_BBY
next
on Instagram and Twitter.
And this Mad Miles, also known as Fresh Ass Deuce. I want to shout out to all our sponsors. Shout out to Wristworks.
Yeah, shout out to Wristworks.
This works.
Shout out to Chocolate God, Wireless Bar. Listen,
Shout out to SM Creative, SM_Creative on Instagram, SM Creative Graphics on Facebook.
for y'all that's been missing Young Slaps, he will be here next week. All right.
Hey.
We'll see y'all next week.
So
man.
listen,
Bring 'em
this
back.
is the forecast. Thank y'all. We go see y'all next Thursday, and we out.
Thank you guys for watching. And always, please follow our sponsors at First of the Day on Instagram, first-oftheday.com, at One Up Gaming Lab on Instagram, oneupgaminglab.com. And our newest sponsors include Krispy Kreme Clothing, at Krispy Kreme Clothing, at The Krispy Kreme Clothing on Instagram, KrispyKremeClothing.com, and H2E at H2E Apparel, H2EApparel.com. And last but not least, at _Wristworks. You have to DM them on Instagram for any orders and all inventory. Website coming soon. And also follow our illustrious hosts. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe at The Forecast Podcast on Instagram, at Young Slaps on Twitter and Instagram, at Fresh Ass Deuce on Instagram, at Rudeness __ on Instagram, at Crack Diesel on Twitter and Instagram, and at Charnel.Marie on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching.